Podcast.
Podcast.
All right, so first
we're back
things
after
first,
a few weeks.
We're just going to dive right into this. So we've been talking the last couple weeks amongst ourselves. Mostly it's been an argument between Ken and myself. And as always on this show, opinions are opinions and fucking nobody's right or wrong. But
I'm right.
we've taken different, like, polar opposite stances on the ending of Last of Us.
Yeah, and you're losing 2-1, by the way.
That's fine.
I take Jake's side.
Okay.
You haven't played the game.
We're 2-2. We're 2-2. It's really just kind of like a question of morality, and whether or not Joel was right in the actions that he took at the end of that game. I don't necessarily think that he was right, but I think I would have done the same thing. I would have done exactly what he did.
Which is basically kidnap the savior of the planet and say fuck everybody.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
Yeah, like after. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that, like, let's just go to Ken and just fucking just explain exactly
Should
why
we
you
explain
feel.
explain the ending first, so viewers at home?
Yeah, I get. Okay, so at the end of the game, basically, it turns out that Ellie, the main character of the game, well, the second main character of the game, is immune to the zombie infection, basically.
Due to something in her brain.
Due to something in her brain, some type of biological or hereditary mutation that makes her immune to it. And a group of scientists figures out that they can exploit that and turn it into some type of, like, serum to save the rest of humanity. But they have to kill her in order to do so. And Joel, who bonds with Ellie through, the entirety of the game and basically becomes a surrogate father to Ellie, obviously doesn't want his adopted daughter to die and kills basically a ton of people in order to save her, rescues her from the compound. Ellie wants to die. She knows that she's going to die in order to save the human race. And when she asks Joel what happened in the aftermath that follows, he lies to her and tells her that they found another person. They didn't need to kill her. She's skeptical, but, she kind of just goes along with it.
Oh,
And
that look on her face. She
Yeah,
knows
that
it's
look on her
total
face,
bullshit.
like she fucking knew.
He's still
But
a
if she
dick.
knew, then why didn't she just, like, try to go back? Like, why did she...
Because he killed them all. What was she going to go back to?
They're all dead. Do you not remember the end of that? He murdered everyone.
Well, she doesn't know that.
Yeah, but I agree. I don't think she knows
She
that.
doesn't know that. She could know that all she could know is, like, they gave them all paper cuts, and they all said, "Fuck it, leave." That's it.
Yeah. Paper cut.
You don't know how it works. Like, it's just that's just
So
it.
we'll just hear Ken's stance on the whole thing, and, like, he's definitely taking the stance that
Oh, I'm
Joel's
right
Joel's
there
a
with Ken.
dick. Yeah,
Joel
that's
is an
my
asshole.
stand. Joel is a fucking dick. He had the opportunity to let her sacrifice herself to save the entire, like, human race, and he's just like, no, mine, and fucking left.
Okay, so then I asked everybody just kind of a question about a different IP, that being Watchmen. And a lot of people, I've read the book. I know a lot of people haven't read the book, but the movie does follow the book pretty closely. And I asked both of them whether or not they took the side of Rorschach at the end of that film or that of Ozymandias. And both of you guys agreed that Joel was a dick, but both of you guys also agreed that you took the side of Rorschach. And here's the reason why.
Wait, who wanted to blow up New York?
Ozymandias wanted to blow up New York.
Yeah, that guy's the dick.
That guy's a dick.
That guy's the dick.
Okay.
So, yeah, Rorschach.
Okay. So the principle behind that, and, like, Alan Moore has said this in different interviews and stuff, is that Ozymandias, it's not really meant to, like, portray anybody as the villain. It's just that Ozymandias, his philosophy was kill a few to save the many, which is what, like, if you look at it on a smaller scale, that's exactly the idea that the scientists had at the end of Last of Us. They wanted to kill one in order to save many. And so Rorschach, in that sense, is Joel in the idea that he wanted to save the few.
Okay,
because
then that makes sense. Then I would go with Ozymandias. It's been a long time since I fucking...
All right, but really, though, you would just go, like, you would just sacrifice, like, a few people who didn't need to die simply because, I mean...
Fuck it.
It's
Fuck
just,
it.
It's just such a morality, like,
it is a morality
question
thing.
of ethics. And
But honestly, if it was kill my girlfriend or save that entire Colorado movie theater from getting shot up, I'd save my girlfriend 100 out of 100 times.
So would I. Yeah.
You know that, but
Fuck
that's,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, nothing.
I'm saying, presented with that choice, yeah, I would probably make the same one, but as in, like, you know,
Do you think he was more of a dick because he lied about the fact that he did
Yes.
it?
I
So
never.
you're not disputing the fact that he did it, just the fact that he lied about it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I
Okay,
never-
that's
never
fine. I
once
didn't
have
really get that. I thought you were more against the fact that
No,
he.
I
No,
never,
no.
never at all did I say that I didn't agree with the choice or that I wouldn't also make that choice. I just said he's an asshole for doing it. Not saying that I also would not be the asshole, but he's still a dick for the way he handled things.
Yeah,
Right.
I would save you guys over a bunch of other people.
right.
So I guess we're on similar sides now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're all
I
pretty
mean-
much on the line.
Yeah. Whether or not I would have lied to her being in Joel's position, I don't know.
Well, I mean, we all lie to kids. Like Slasher's real, Santa Claus is real. You know. Like, they're not
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, kids out there.
Slash is real?
You
It's-
know,
it's-
when you leave cookies out at night, Christmas Eve, and you think Santa eats it, you're wrong. I come in your house and eat them.
It's kind of like, and this is a really bad example because fucking nobody is morally in the right in any of these films, but it just reminds me of the fucking Godfather series of films, and I can't remember if it's in Godfather 1 or 2. I think it's in the first one, where Michael's wife, her brother, works for Michael, and he's just kind of a fuck up, and he does something, I forget what he fucking does, but he like goes against the family and they have to kill him.
Yeah, on the
And-
boat.
Yeah, and she asked Michael like point blank. She's like, did you kill my brother or whatever? And he's like, no. And she weeps and she like falls into his arms and stuff. And I'm kind of reminded of that like stoicism, being kind of the parallel between Michael and Joel, and how like people do not nice things but lie about it to protect the people that they love, which is probably like a terrible example because nothing Michael ever did was in the right.
No.
And, some of the stuff that Joel did was in the right, but there's some parallels there. So the other thing that we were going to talk about, and this is the only other thing that I was going to bring up this week, everybody was asking me about finally getting Comcast or finally getting bleep, fucking my...
Yeah,
My
Jake,
internet
finally,
back.
welcome back to the 21st century. You can join us
Yeah,
finally.
sort of, except for the fact that I'm going to go on kind of a rant here and just say that fucking the monopoly that is Comcast can suck the fucking whitest and fattest and thickest part of my dick.
Which is the vein.
The vein.
Right at the base.
I felt so
Knowledge.
bad because I called like anybody who knows anything about like internet, if you're going to be playing games online, you have to be getting a certain amount of up and down. And I felt so bad. Like I work in the customer service industry, and I called into this guy, and this kid probably wasn't out of his 20s. And he was just very, very nice. And I called in, and unfortunately, he was just the first person that got. He got. He was the first person in my path of destruction, and I just lit him up. I just fucking let him have it. So, to kind of preface this whole conversation, long story short, one of the representatives from Comcast came into my house. They had to send him out to hook up the cable to the house from the pole. And the guy was tugging on an existing cable in my house and ripped it through the fucking drywall. Like a 5-inch fucking rip through my drywall in my new house. And I just hear him like, oh, whoops. And I was like, whoops. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get a faceplate for that. So long story short, I called in and just absolutely, like, the guy's like, oh, I'll definitely help you hook up your internet service over the phone. I'm like, no, you don't understand. One of your reps came in and ripped a 5-inch fucking hole in my goddamn wall.
Gosh damn wall.
Yeah, gosh damn wall.
Anyways, that sucks.
Yeah. So that was my story.
I'm
All
surprised
I-
that
all-
tech made it out the house alive.
Yeah.
So now that we're done with like all of the tangents, I'm sure Eric has some good stuff
Are
planned
we?
for tonight. Yeah.
Are we?
Not yet.
Not
All
yet.
my
yeah.
bullshit tangents.
Are
We
we?
got more.
We got another
What
one.
do we got?
Well, this is a conversation we started earlier just because we were sitting around playing Lego Marvel. And I decided to pose the question of if you had to pick a super villain's power, which one would you rather have and why?
Wait. Oh, wait. Okay. If I had to pick, how about this? If I
Get
had
rid
to
of
pick
Magneto, though. You can't use Magneto.
Magneto's such a boss.
That's
Because everyone's is going to be Magneto.
No, I was going to actually say Doctor Doom.
Okay, all right, good. We just got to exclude Magneto because like he's like the god of like villains. Like no other person can touch
there is
him.
no other. There's
Exactly.
other villains. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know any other villains' power
I-
because I
you know
don't
what?
give a shit because Magneto.
Magne's fucking. He's a
Fine.
beast.
Pick
Okay, what's your
Magneto.
number 2 then? If Magneto just up and died,
If I shot Magneto with the
I
rubber,
would have his powers.
if I if I shot Magneto with the rubber bullet and you can't take his power, what would you take then?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
So Magneto's your number 1?
Oh, of course.
and there's no one else who sticks out that you're like, man, that'd be pretty awesome.
Like repairman, man.
I don't know. Go around. Come back. Maybe I'll think of something. What was yours, Jake?
Doctor Doom. And not because of his powers, but because he is the fucking snappiest dresser by far.
He's the Justin Timberlake
Dude,
of the
he's
supervillains.
he's like a giant fucking Keebler elf, and he's coming to get you, bitch. He's a metal mask wearing fucking Keebler elf, and he's fucking coming
So he has
to
a
get
lot
you.
in common with Leonardo DiCaprio.
yeah, man with the iron mask. Number 2, if we're going with 2, Brainiac, because I guess why the fuck not? Because he can like.
Did you want a mutated forehead?
Yeah, well, isn't he? He's like really powerful in that universe, I guess,
Yeah.
in the DC universe. So, just raw power. What about you, Pete?
Me?
Yeah.
If I had to go with number 1, it'd probably be Venom.
Venom. Yeah, that's a good choice.
I think Venom because
Venom's cool because he can like morph into a bunch of different
yeah,
shit
it can
too.
morph into a bunch of things, and if I can like look like I'm on steroids without actually having to take steroids, I'm on it. Like I'll do it all day. And then the second one would probably be Blanco from Space Jam, the big tall blue guy.
Oh God. Oh fuck. Okay.
He stole Sean Bradley's talent. What talent? That's what I would be.
So his powers, he steals talent when there is none. Like he's
And also, he also steals talent and is still fucking dumb. Like,
well, nobody said he stole his intellect, or maybe he did.
Well, Sean Bradley is a pretty smart guy. He just can't play basketball very well. But yeah, those are my 2 guys. Let's shift it to Eric now.
I always liked Dr. Octopus. Just might not necessarily have powers, but
He's got his intellect's his power.
yeah, I mean,
He's
he's
fucking really
smart as shit. But I don't know, just those 4 extra appendages would be pretty fun to have.
Those would be really fun to have,
Other than that, honestly,
and just so useful. I mean, just think about all the jacking off you could do. I
Yeah.
mean, my right hand gets so tired. I got to be honest. But
by God,
you slap a. Listen, you slap a different fleshlight on each one of those bad boys, and it's like you've got your own gangbang. I mean, it's fucking great.
I thought of another one.
Yeah?
Galactus. Let's
Yeah.
just pick the most OP guy.
Yeah,
If you're-
like,
whoa,
Galactus
hold
is
on.
pretty OP.
If you're going OP, I'm gonna go either fucking Thanos or God damn it, why?
But then you gotta look like,
Apocalypse.
if you're fucking Thanos, you gotta look like Magilla Gorilla though. Like he looks like such an asshole.
Yeah, but you
especially
know
in
what?
the new fucking film.
I might look like Magilla fucking Gorilla, but if I don't like what you're saying to me, I just make it so you never exist.
Why didn't they give him lips? Like, did you watch that ever?
Yeah.
Like since the fucking theatrical release, if you look at it again, like
Look at the comics? He never had lips.
really, just
Yeah.
I don't know.
His face looks like a tree stump.
Gives the worst head, I guess.
Who gets bad head?
Thanos.
Oh.
Magilla Gorilla.
Yeah, Magilla Gorilla.
Too many bananas.
Fucking great babe.
Magilla Gorilla for sale. Magilla Gorilla for sale.
All right, so just random stuff I saw around the net. This one here says if your classic childhood characters were badass lunatics.
All right.
And
Okay.
it's just art this man did for random stuff like Shrek, Teletubbies, DuckTales.
Is that Yoshi?
What is that?
What is that? Are we trying to guess what this is?
That was from, oh my God, I can't read. It was, the fuck was the dinosaur show now?
Dinosaurs.
John Goodman.
John Goodman.
Land of the Lost.
Skip it.
Can't remember this dinosaur.
Yeah,
But
fuck the
you
dinosaur.
got Teletubbies.
Teletubbies.
bunch of psychotic men in hazmat suits with gas.
They look like
This person grew up in the late 90s, apparently. 'Cause that was not part of
This
my
is not
fucking
childhood.
Yeah.
And then you got Shrek.
There was Shrek, but that's a pretty awesome depiction of Shrek.
Donkey.
That's a dead donkey.
Yeah, it's a dead fucking donkey.
Babar.
Who the fuck is that?
Babar.
It's Babar.
From what?
The
Babar.
cartoon. The cartoon used to be on HBO.
Nope, never watched it.
Never fucking watched
man.
it.
Inspector Gadget.
That was
Gadget
awesome.
looks like fucking
God.
Raiden.
Where's his rollerblades?
That looks
Yeah.
awesome.
Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, poor
Oh, look, Christopher Robin's poor leg.
Hey, look, it's Anderson Silva.
Oh,
DuckTales.
Oh, nice.
DuckTales. That's
That's pretty
great.
cool.
That's fucking amazing.
That reminds me. That picture reminds me of Payday 2.
We need to play that again. God damn.
Yeah,
I like that game. I need to try the new missions. I know they came out with a bunch, so
I think that's some French thing. I don't know.
we have to
I
try
don't
it. Yeah, we have to try them now.
yeah.
But yeah, I thought those pictures were
Those
quite
are,
fun.
Those are pretty cool.
Those are
actually.
cool.
I like it.
Oh, and then there was this about the possibility of a Halo movie being redone again.
But I thought that they just came out with something new. I read the other day on, I could fucking be very wrong, but on IGN saying that some creative director from Microsoft said that they weren't doing a Halo movie.
They've been saying that forever, but
I mean, I don't care if they do one.
Every
Just
company
do it
says,
right.
"Oh, we're not doing that," and then they're like,
And
"Oh,
then-
look what we're doing." Yeah,
guess what we've
you
been working
never
on
guessed.
secretly forever.
I will say this. I think out of any game, I think Halo is the most rife with possibility for a movie. It's
Hey,
already got a rock solid story. It's got its own mythology. It's got good characters. It's obviously going to have great action. And it seems like the easiest to bring to the screen.
You would think so, and especially for anyone who's seen fucking Elysium, you would notice that is basically the Halo movie.
I truly don't get it because I feel like it would be so easy for somebody like Ridley Scott or even a Spielberg to bring this project to the screen, make a shit ton of money, and be really decent and possibly even sway the critics.
That's the other
votes
thing.
on
You
it.
also got to remember that Spielberg is doing the Xbox-only TV show that is based on Halo.
Okay.
So people are already working on it. That's why I don't really. I mean,
I
yes,
just
there are rumors either way, but I don't know
in
if
a,
it's
in a movie
people-
industry right now where so many fucking films are barely scraping their budget and are so few films are getting into the black. Like this just fucking seems like a slam dunk. Like everybody is gonna go fucking see that, so why not make it?
That's
That's-
exactly what I was saying
Yeah.
earlier. You know, like I was thinking is did you guys see the movie Forward Until Dawn? The Halo movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
It was all right. I mean, it was a little slow.
It was definitely better than anything fucking sci-fi's put out in the last ever.
Absolutely, yeah. Fucking Defiance.
The last fucking millennia.
But the only thing, like, kind of piggybacking off of this, was like the Halo thing. You know, the Halo movie. How well that would be. Jake, you and I were talking about this before. I was talking to Ken and Erik a little bit. But the Magic the Gathering movie that's like rumored to come
Which
out.
I'm super hyped for. I mean,
I am too. The issue I have with it, and the only issue I have, is if they do it wrong and they're like, it's a Magic the Gathering movie. How many times have like you and I talked about it, and people are like, "What's wrong with you? Like you play that game?" Because they don't know anything about it.
if they do it right, it could really be a step forward
Exactly,
for
if
the
they do
game
it
as a whole. Yeah, the only thing I can say is everybody's like, why haven't they done this before? Like, Magic is like the perfect, series. There's so many good stories and so many characters that they could bring to the screen. The real issue, Wizards of the Coast. I don't know if you know this, but Wizards of the Coast makes Dungeons and Dragons, and they got burned fucking hard with that movie. I
Oh,
don't know if
come
you ever-
on, but it had Marlon Wayans in it.
Oh, dude, that movie was so fucking bad.
and a
Wizards,
guy with purple lipstick.
Wizards,
You know the one.
Wizards probably literally
guy.
went into the department. Like if they had a department at their fucking company that was like responsible for the liaison of that show, they went in and just burned everybody and left their charred bodies in that office. They probably just closed down that whole wing.
All right, so then I saw this little one-panel cartoon that made me giggle a bit too. It's the difference between anime fans and non-anime fans.
It's pretty
Why
good.
is that girl wearing pants? That was pretty fucking funny.
It's really good.
Definitely made me chuckle a bit.
I mean, who the hell do they think we are?
Is that
right?
a Pikachu?
Right.
Is that's a Pikachu with
No.
with like squirrel
No.
sunglasses on?
No.
No,
It looks like it.
No. It's
It
the
doesn't
Gurren
you
look
can
like
tell
Lagann
who
logo.
you can tell who
It's-
here's not an anime fan.
It's the Gurren Lagann glasses on an Apple logo.
Ah,
Common
gotcha.
glasses.
Still looks like the Squirtle Squad glasses.
It does look like the
That is
Squirrel
anime
Squad.
too. So
That is technically.
All right, and lastly in news here, poor old Mae Young.
Oh.
She finally died.
Yeah.
I say finally, but fuck, man, you know what?
finally,
You know what I fucking
About
thought?
time the bitch is gone.
Jeez, what a dick.
The first thing I thought when I saw this headline, I was like, "Fuck, she was only 90." Like I thought,
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
swore to God that she was fucking 120 years old.
wow. I mean, that's good. I mean, she lived that 90s a very long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
90's a long
So-
time. I don't want to die before I'm 100,
You want to live to your 100?
at least.
I mean, if
Listen, Google's gonna make fucking like we got Google Glass now. 40 years from now, we're gonna have Google Kidney. Okay, so they can motherfucking make me some new organs.
like, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, but here's the problem with that. We actually had a discussion like this at work not too long ago where, yes, they're getting to the point to where they can make good enough, fake organs where you could feasibly live forever, but your brain's going to give out before your organs are. So it doesn't really matter if you've got a fake heart and fake everything
Yeah.
else. Your brain's just going to shut off and you're going to be useless.
I don't know, man, because there's a lot of fucking people that like their brain tissue doesn't. The brain. I mean, even like my grandfather had ALS, and like in a lot of those like states where your even where your muscles deteriorate, your brain is actually one of the only things that fucking doesn't go.
Right, but we're also talking about living past 80, 90, or, these people that live to 110, 120. You hit 150, 200, who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, I would just like an extra. I mean, if I could be like Bilbo Baggins, live to like 150, I'd be good. If I could just get like an extra, just squeeze an extra couple years out of it, I'd be satisfied.
I'll make sure I take care of that for you. Your ring's on the way.
I mean, if I could just like act like I would be
I
at
wear
like,
that ring all
like
day.
65. Like if I'm 120, just act like how I would be at like 65, 70, like
Yeah.
just like that. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I would do it.
Dude, it's gonna happen. I mean, eventually they're like they have it to the point now where they're just gonna be able to, well, not now, but it's gonna come, and it's gonna come very soon where they're just gonna be able to like have, like test tube organs for you that are basically gonna be cloned off of your DNA, and they're just gonna be able to do transplants for whatever you need. You're gonna have to be rich as fuck to do it, but hey,
Whatever.
Yeah, you ever see Repo Man?
Did you
I
ever
have
see The
not-
Island?
yeah.
The Island.
I'll rob banks to fucking keep my organs. I don't give a shit. That's not ethically. That's not
your
ethically.
clone shows up, and then you.
You send him to jail.
yeah, you send him to jail.
But yeah.
Anyway, Mae Young dead.
Yeah.
90.
Yeah,
I'm very
very sad. I do remember what was one of the big storylines with her in the late '90s. I think it was the Mark Henry one.
Where she gave birth to the hand. God damn it.
That was the worst.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how old she is in this picture, but she still doesn't look bad. Like
No, she doesn't look. She didn't look 90. I mean, she looks.
exactly, she doesn't look.
That
90
might
in
be
that
an
picture.
old picture though too.
Yeah, I don't know how old that picture is because last time she was on the Raw,
She looked old.
she looked rough.
Was
She
it
was
rough?
quite haggard.
I could not fucking believe even when she was 90 here. It was maybe 15 years ago where she was still doing some matches
Yeah, the fucking Dudley boys put her through a table.
at 7. So in theory, at 75 or older, the Dudley Boys put her through a fucking table.
Yeah.
But if anyone was gonna put someone through a table, I'm glad it would be them because they put so many people through the
Yeah.
table. They knew how to do it right.
Yeah.
Dudley Boys were
Essentially,
fucking.
Bubba Ray went through the table, and Mae Young just kind of
Yeah,
landed
exact-
on his lap. But
Exactly.
still.
So I mean,
Yeah.
see, like that's. I mean, if they were like, who would you want to get put through the table? I'd be like them, my hands
Yeah.
down, because they knew how to do it so correctly.
Yeah.
They do it so many times. Like,
They were fucking awesome,
oh,
man.
good
Like,
old Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
dude, he's like, why doesn't he win like fucking Person of the Year award like every fucking year?
How many steroids do you think he takes a year?
He's got to be secretly just like a serial killer. Nobody can be that nice. He's so fucking nice.
I don't know why. Every time I have like a weird dream of like an alien race taking over, I always think they try to make it like a mission and they take out the Rock first because it would still fear throughout the entire planet.
yeah, like nobody.
Well, come on.
I don't know why.
You guys saw that
Like
milk
the rest of
commercial, man?
humanity bows. They're just like, nope. They fucking, dude. They got the Rock. We're fucked.
Well, like the guy, like the head guy comes up and then the Rock steps up and he just rips the Rock in half. Everyone's like, oh fuck it, we lost. Like, we're done.
I do. You do get that feeling too that like fucking if anything ever did happen, it would be like fucking Will Smith and The Rock at like the fucking end of the universe. if we championed anybody to be like, we just need somebody who has at least a 10% chance of kicking some alien ass. We'd be like, that's the fucking guy. That guy is so fucking huge.
That's it. Like, I don't.
You just
We
fucking
need The Rock, Will Smith, and Jeff Goldblum.
Which Jeff Goldblum? We talking Independence Day Jeff Goldblum or Jurassic Park Jeff Goldblum?
Oh, Jurassic Park.
Okay.
He took on a fucking
Yeah.
dinosaur. He got it. Like,
I'm just making sure
He's
which
right,
one we're
he just-
talking
he
about.
just runs away with the fucking flare.
That's.
Anyway, is there a difference really between the two? Not really.
Between who?
Jurassic Park and Independence Day?
Yeah.
Uh,
If you watch those movies pretty close together, they're
Okay,
it's the same
if you
guy.
watch, let's
Or-
be
or-
honest. If you watch anything with Jeff Goldblum in it back to
oh,
back,
you
it's the
talking
same
about their
fucking
character?
guy.
yeah, his character.
It's
Yeah,
the same
because
guy all the time.
he's just Jeff Goldblum. He just plays
exactly.
it. He just
He's
plays
Jeff
it.
Goldblum.
Yeah, he plays himself in all those
So
movies.
Jeff, we want you to play. I'm going to play myself. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I bet you. I swear to fucking God, I bet that's the conversation too. Like he has like a round table with the producers, and they're like, "We want you to be this guy." He's like, "I'm just gonna be fucking eccentric bastard. You're gonna like it." It's like I wish they had like a fucking. They could just call it like fucking Twins 2, and it would just be him and Robert Downey Jr. just acting eccentric as fuck.
So Jeff Goldblum is in one of my favorite shows, The League. And
He's in the league now.
He's like a cameo. Every once in a while he'll come
okay.
in. But he's Ruxin's dad. So Ruxin is
No
like the
fucking
biggest,
way.
the biggest asshole in the world. Well, Jeff Goldblum's a fucking eccentric asshole. So it's so perfect because they literally just feed off each other.
That's
awesome.
amazing. I've not seen an episode. I've seen a lot of that show. I never knew that he played his dad.
Yeah, he fucking he bends over whatever Sarah Silverman in the bathroom. It's pretty good.
Who Jeff Goldblum does?
Yeah, he does.
That is one chick that I would just fucking wreck. She's like 40 something, and I have a thing for her.
I have
I
nothing
would
wung with her. She's kind of old.
probably a little old now, but she's still probably one of the cutest Jewish girls ever.
Why does that matter?
Yeah. Mazel tov.
Let's start with Jake. What you playing this week, Jake?
Oh my God! All right,
Now that you have internet, what are you playing since your world of possibilities?
three things. Obviously some GTA Online, which is fucking a lot better than I fucking thought it was going to be. Truly a world of possibilities. But yeah, lots of GTA. Anything that they do with that game, going further, like if they're just adding to it, I'm very satisfied, and everything else after this is just gravy. I can't wait for heists. Other than that, I know I'm really late to this party. I've just been playing just different stuff on my PS3 that I just happened to miss because I got into that game way late. I'm playing through Resistance right now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Resistance is good.
I'm sorry.
Call of Duty with aliens sounds great.
It's fun. I enjoyed it. It's definitely like fucking 10 years old, but I'm having fun. And I'm looking forward to playing through the next two.
Yeah, that's all that matters. As
I'm
long as you're having
sorry.
fun.
It's a short fucking romp. It's whatever. Anyway,
Yeah, it's a
and
short-
I'm
it's a-
playing.
We'll get to this later.
And I'm fucking also more importantly playing what has been solidified in my mind is probably one of the greatest games of all time at this point. Fucking Super Mario 3D Land. The more I play that game, I'm just fucking in love with it. Like, it's great alone. It's fucking even better with friends. Like, the more that I play it with people, the game is just fucking phenomenal. Like, Pete and I sat for a good, hour, 2 hours and
Good
played
2
that the other
hours,
day.
Yeah, and played like 4 levels.
Yeah, like 4 fucking levels, and it was just fucking excellent fun. Like, his girlfriend was sitting there the entire time, like, just trying to fucking nag us to death. And, like, every time we would, like, fucking die, she would just spit it back in our faces. And anytime we fucking succeeded in getting, like, a green star, we would just celebrate the fuck out of it.
Yeah, we sell it hard. Like, like when Ovechkin scores a goal, he throws himself in the boards. I assure you, like, we threw ourselves at each other.
Yeah, my house would erupt. It was just a 2-man eruption. That sounds wrong, but it was a 2-man
No.
eruption.
Yeah.
No, it sounds perfect.
So, Eric, what are you playing?
Oh, playing the shit out of Mario 3D World. Can't put that thing down.
I keep calling it Land. It's World.
Yeah,
My
get it right.
bads.
Goddamn.
My bads.
Um,
Cat suit forevers.
started some Lego Marvel today. That
How
game-
is it now? Did the 3 of you guys play that game?
It's only 2-player.
It's only 2-player?
Yep.
Yeah. All the Lego games have only been 2-player.
Have they really? I
Yep.
was just
Except for maybe like challenge modes or something.
okay. I did not know that.
I'm not
I
sure,
haven't
but-
played much of the whole Lego series, so but
I
I
haven't
was.
I kind of stopped, but I played a little bit of that, and it was really good.
I heard it was
fun.
really fucking fun.
Yeah, I didn't play much. I just watched it today.
Is
But-
it also out for PS4? Not to.
Yes.
It is out. Okay.
Who makes the Lego games?
Take-Two.
Take-Two.
Take-Two. All right.
The same people that make GTA.
If you're gonna make a fucking
Or
Avengers game with the fucking Avengers, make it more than 2 players.
Yeah, that's a solid point. There wasn't probably any reason. I mean, maybe gameplay wise, would have been the only thing, or level design. That
No, it's hardware
obstructed them.
limitations. These the PS4 and Xbox One are just ports. They were all built for
okay.
last gen.
You
That's
can tell
all it
because
is.
the frame rate at some points
It
is
drops
It just
hard.
it's derps.
Even on the Xbox One.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not
Really?
good.
That's
It's a port. Ports are never good.
But it kept me entertained. Like usually, like I'll fall asleep when they're playing games, but like this game, like I watched the entire time because it's just funny. Like it was awesome.
I heard it was fucking great. I heard like the powers work really well, and it just
Especially when you make your own
You
guy.
make your own guy.
Really?
You can create your own guy.
I heard it stayed very true to the canon. So
We'll have to throw a picture of my guy. I
Yeah,
made
we
up.
will.
He
Goddamn.
made
Doge.
Bruce Banner
Doge.
with Iron Man legs.
no.
So he was able to fly
Wow.
around.
Fly and smash.
Doge is better though.
Doge. Just
Doge was probably the best.
Who's Doge?
You'll see later.
we'll show you.
Gotcha.
Oh man.
So wait, what was the question we were asking earlier?
Just
What are
games
you
you're
playing?
Right now?
You say Flappy Bird again, I'm kicking you out.
No, actually, I haven't played that game in a while, so I kind of give up. Probably the games I've been playing is just GTA 5 still online, and Battlefield and NBA 2K on the PS4. Like that's just it. Like there's no other games that are out, and there's no other games that anyone else is playing. I am playing actually NHL 13 again a little bit. I got really bored with my life, and but we need to get NHL 15 because the
Fuck,
Purple
is it going to be
Cobras-
15 already?
Yeah.
That's not going to be till end of summer, though, right?
It's gonna be September.
Okay. All right.
September
always is.
usually September 11th is when it
All
comes
right,
out.
so we're jumping the gun a little on that one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna buy this year when there's only like 6 months left. Like,
Yeah, the problem is with that. I don't know what it is about that fucking game, but it always retains its fucking price. It's like the only one that does. You can get Madden for like $30 a month after it fucking comes out, but
it's
fucking
because Canada.
Yeah, let's go buy our copies in Canada.
what do they cost in Canada?
I don't know, probably cheaper than here.
Yeah,
But I feel
probably.
I feel like in Canada,
But
it's kinda-
shit, that game is always fucking expensive. It never dips below
because
60.
I think like I said, like Madden is only awesome in the States. I don't think people in Canada buy it. I don't think people overseas buy
They
it.
don't release it overseas.
Yeah, because they don't give a fuck. But NHL releases overseas and in Russia and in China, where they have like Olympic teams. So when they sell more copies that way, they're like, oh well, let's just leave it at fucking 60.
Okay, here's my question to you guys,
Yeah, I
though,
guess.
especially with the next gen systems. Are you really that excited for the new one? Because
Yes.
it's probably going to be busted as shit.
I don't care.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's
still-
gonna be sweet as fuck.
Because those new engines aren't that great.
They're great, but like Ken and I always have fun, and like we always set a rule like we won't start like glitching until they do. So we'll let them score one sloppy goal glitching, and then literally it's just like
It's on.
it's on. Yeah,
It's you guys just fucking play the Reigns of Castamere. You just
no, our,
send them over to their camp and just fucking play that fiddle.
like you played with us a few games. Like what we do.
Yeah, no, I mean we play legit until I haven't
Sometimes
played like
we
the
play
past
legit.
2
There's-
years.
There
2
were
or 3
some.
years.
There were
fuck.
some games like Ken would get pissed at me because I would just start glitching like immediately. Like he would see, he'd be like, Pete, don't, god damn it, Pete, and that would be it. That would be the whole combo because I just glitch goal.
I remember that because it was like you guys would have glitch goal wars. It was like who could fucking cheat the hardest. It's like
Remember that one game? It was like 32 to 36.
It was NHL 09. We were like, it usually-
09 was fucking busted.
and it was funny because like we were just like, I remember the kid's name was Josh Bulk. That was his
Yeah,
gamer
yeah,
tag,
yeah.
And he was on the other team. It was him and his buddy versus Ken and myself, and literally it just kept going. Like they scored like 7 goals in a row. And we're like, fuck.
That was okay. So 09 came out in 2008.
Right.
That was when they did first like really revamped
Revamped it,
NHL.
Yeah.
That was just a dude. I remember that just being like the fucking best year for gaming. We got so much shit. We got like fucking Call of Duty 4 came out earlier that year. I think
So good.
it's like just multiplayer gaming in general was amazing that year for Xbox.
Yeah.
Like oh my god.
Yeah,
we had that. We played the shit out of that.
we were
Fucking Call of
spoiled.
Duty. Yeah, we were really spoiled.
We also had Gears of War back then. They need to remake a new Gears of War, like a good.
A
They
good
need
years,
to take it
yeah.
away from People Can Fly.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, I'm not even gonna argue against that.
Oh wait, hold on. You mean what are they called now? It's Epic Poland.
Yeah, Epic Poland or
Yeah.
something. If you look at their track record, like I'm not saying that I don't dislike the games that they make. I don't want the type of games that they make to be Gears games because I feel like
I feel like they need to make something crazier.
Yeah.
Like they need to do something just batshit insane, like Platinum would do, or
Yeah,
something.
like Bulletstorm was
Instead
was
of being
tiptoeing that
like
line.
reined into first-person shooters, they need to fucking do something just batshit insane.
That'd be.
Do you want it to be in the vein of classic Gears gameplay though, or
No.
do you
No,
want it to
I'm
be
not talking. No, stay away from
Stay
Gears.
away from Gears. Do
Stay away
something
from
different.
first person. Just do something completely different, just off the wall.
just off the wall?
yeah,
Something I wish they.
new IP, just something.
Something I
Okay.
wish they did. They never did. They never did. Was like. I would love to see like someone get their arm just ripped off and then replace it with like a fucking huge metal arm. But every single like character all had all their limbs. The only thing that got shot off was someone's fucking face that he shot himself. That was it. Like that Taj guy, he shot himself
Oh
with a shotgun.
yeah.
But that was
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
Other
you
than
kind
that,
of wish it was more steeped in like science fiction and stuff like that.
a little
instead
bit
of
more
just,
gory. Like instead of like I'm just gonna blow myself up because I have nothing to live for because my wife is dead and I shot her in the fucking face. Like that's great.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, like looking back on it, you're kind of right. Like they sacrificed maybe one or two characters throughout the course of that game, but they don't. They don't like it's. It was meant to be like a war story, but they don't suffer casualties like they do in like a Saving Private Ryan or anything like
Saving Ryan's Private.
that. Like
Great
yeah.
movie.
Yeah, it's a good point.
I mean, like, I think it would have been cool. Like, it would give like Cole like make. I would like Cole even more if like his arm got ripped off and he went like Jax from like Mortal Kombat. He got this gigantic cannon for an arm with like a piston. So like when he hit people, it was like a shotgun shell.
So he'd be like
That would have been a
Barrett
cool
from Final
gameplay
Fantasy
mechanic
VII.
too, if like one of the characters had that, and
Yeah.
then like so you play as like levels with them where he just runs up and fucking just metal arms a fucking locust or whatever. Yeah, the biggest problem that I had with Gears overall was just the story. The second game, what the fuck, and then the third game ended, and it was just I don't know, like. When it comes to like game developers and stuff, and like a lot of people, I feel like they're hiring these like science fiction writers. And I really just feel like these science fiction writers are just fucking phoning in these stories half the time.
Yeah.
Like the dialogue, like they're like, oh man, we hired fucking what's his nuts, and you're like, you hired who? Like hire somebody to do the fucking dialogue. Like hire Tarantino just to do the dialogue for one of those games, and I'll be satisfied. That would be fucking awesome. Like fucking Dom and
Video
Marcus.
game.
Dom and Marcus go out to a restaurant and fucking Dom doesn't fucking tip the waitress like that. That's what I want to see.
All right.
And then
See assholes.
and then they shoot the place up.
All right. Well, then on to Ken. What are you playing?
So I fuck. How long has it been? 3 weeks since we've done this.
Yeah.
Fucking since then, I've played and finished No More Heroes on PS3 because
Woo woo.
I started playing that to see how the graphics were and just played through it. Then I started playing Okami HD, which is fantastic. Never played it before. And what the fuck else am I playing? Shit.
Mario.
Oh yeah, Mario. That's about it. Oh, and Phoenix Wright, the new one for DS. That is what I've been playing.
Objection.
Objection.
All right, Eric.
Objection.
What's the next topic?
All right.
Coming
so,
out. Any new announcements or anything?
There's a few of them, but for the three of us who have been playing pretty heavily into Mario, what is your favorite part of it? Like your favorite, is it a suit? Is it a specific level? Is there a new mechanic?
Cat
a new,
suit.
Catsuit.
Catsuit's
New-
fucking sweet.
A new
Catsuit.
world or level type that you like?
Catsuit makes the new Tanuki suit look like a bitch.
Which is also the problem with the game, but you know.
Yeah, well, the old Tanuki, like the 2D Tanuki suit was amazing. They just really fucked up the 3D Tanuki suit.
Not in Land, they didn't.
Looking back at it, I never noticed the problem with it only because of the level design. But the suit needed to jump higher and glide faster. Those are my only issues with it. Other than
Yeah,
that,
but this one you fall like a stone. Like the Tanuki suit doesn't really do anything.
do you feel like
Yeah.
you fall a lot
yeah.
faster with the new suit than you didn't Land? Really?
Yeah, a lot faster.
Huh. That's interesting.
And I can actually say that's 100% accurate because I'm actually playing through Land at the same time, and it's a huge difference.
Huh, so I guess it was just overall better in Land. I don't know. They could always patch it. They won't, but whatever.
I mean, Catsuit's
Nintendo
cool.
just like refuses to like. They act like their shit
Yes,
doesn't
let's
stink.
talk about how much Nintendo is in the hole right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Catsuit's cool. Tanuki suit, yeah, it's broken depending on which game you're playing. But obviously, like as far as something new that I liked the Captain Toad levels.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah, those
really
are
good.
fucking sweet. Thing I've been liking most about the game overall.
You okay there, Pete?
No, so not to break off this real quick, but we'll come back to it. Sports Center, right? 2 seconds into the first period in the Flames Canucks game, 142 penalty minutes were handed out.
Okay.
In 2 seconds, 142 penalty minutes into the first period. And it's about 27 5-minute majors for fighting. There's a shit ton of them. Oh, there's a bunch of 10-minute game misconducts.
Did they just cancel the fucking game? I mean, good
Oh,
God.
there's a 1-2-minute penalty for roughing. For roughing. The rest of them were just fighting penalties. I don't know.
When was this? Just now?
Tonight, yeah, 15, like 2 seconds. It just posted 15
Do these
minutes
teams
ago.
just fucking hate each other?
I don't know. They're Canadian, so probably, yeah, probably.
We need to watch this.
They probably
that
hate
sounds
themselves
amazing.
even more. Like, I don't know.
That sounds fucking incredible.
Thank you, Sports Center, for that breaking news. I could.
If everybody on the fucking team gets a penalty, what do? They just shut. They just.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's never happened.
They just switch out
My
two
recollection.
lines. Yeah.
They'd put your ass on the bus and send you back home.
I feel like there's only going to be like 3 people on each bench after that.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
like
I
their
mean,
entire starting lineup just got fucking booted. Like half the team's lineup just got fucking kicked out of the game.
they got ejected.
Well, if you get a 5-minute major misconduct plus a 10-minute game misconduct, you get kicked out of the game.
Yeah.
How many people got that?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players. So pretty much so 10 players.
So wow. So the entire two starting lineups got fucking kicked out of the
That's
fucking.
awesome.
That's incredible. I gotta see this fucking. We'll have to.
Yeah,
look
we'll
it up
watch
later
it. We'll
after
watch
the
it later.
cast.
Anyway,
That's-
back to
But
Nintendo
back
Mario.
to this, back to the Nintendo Mario. I really like the interactions between two people. Like we're trying to get a or a green star, and we couldn't do it normally. We needed the cat suit, but instead I just picked Jake up and threw him, and he just
That was
bounced up
fucking
there.
fun. Yeah, some of the just like the random tricks and neat things that you find out about the game while playing with multiple players is just really fucking fun. I think my favorite thing so far, we played Pete and I played this one where it was like a level, like a mini like a spin-off level where you got to get up to 10 green stars in the one level, and it was all about like dashing through the level and like doing a little obstacle
The
as
10
you were
seconds like challenge rooms.
Yeah,
Yes,
those are so
those
much
are
fun.
fucking fun. So good.
Just wait.
Do they get hard?
There's one where you have to do 30 in a row, and if you fail, you go back to the beginning.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
do. I think it's just I love
Yeah.
the challenge and it's fun as fuck.
Just wait.
I'm excited. Bring it on.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I thought it was fun. Like it was just challenges. Like, and if you failed, like there was one where it was a bunch of like things that just fell down in succession. I literally just picked Jake up and I just ran straight through.
Yeah, he did. He picked me up and he like ran me through to the goal line and he just threw me on top of the star. It was fucking sweet.
I think what happened is I overthrew him. I threw him over the plate and then I fell off. So we had to restart.
You
all
did,
over
yeah.
again.
The one time you did that, yeah. Fuck.
I thought that was a.
But
just how you you work with the team. It's awesome.
it's such a good team dynamic. Like you fucking live or die by the team, and it's just fucking fun when you. Like everybody feels the pain when you fucking die, and everybody just has that overwhelming sense of satisfaction when you fucking succeed. It's so much fun.
Oh, it is. And that's what I like about Mario. For the little amount I played.
Really good game. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, we were talking about Nintendo being in the hole. Okay, so here's my only thing about all of that, and I know all the major publications have come out with articles regarding it. either like yesterday or the day before. So that would have been what, the 16th. What the fuck did Nintendo think was going to happen? How many fucking units had they sold before Christmas? Somebody told me it was like less than 500,000 before Christmas started. Before the
Yeah.
Christmas season.
They had assumed they were going to sell 9 million.
9
last
million.
Year.
So you mean to tell
Idiots.
you mean to tell me from the period where they had 500,000 before Christmas to the period of a month after Christmas they thought they were going to sell 8.5 million consoles? What the fuck were they thinking?
I don't know. Especially with like new consoles coming out.
Yeah,
They're
like
idiots.
what did they promise their fucking shareholders? I don't know, like I don't know much about the fucking Nintendo's president or whatever, but if I were a fucking shareholder,
Call for his ass.
yeah, I would.
I have nothing against Iwata, but fuck.
I don't either, but you know what though? Like we need innovation. We need. It's twofold. We need the fucking. We know they're coming. Like Smash Brothers is coming. Zelda's coming.
And
then what? Yeah, we need concrete proof that there is a Metroid game coming.
then
and we need fucking viable new IPs. At least
here's-
2 of them for this year, I would
Here's
say.
the problem that Nintendo's going to have and continue to have. Because of because of the fact that this system didn't sell for shit, all their third-party support they had promised at the beginning is gone. If they don't own that company, you're not going to get another game for them.
pretty much. And the other problem is probably what would have helped Nintendo a lot in this if they would have not called it the Wii U. That was the stupidest decision they've ever made.
I keep hearing everybody say that. You're
That
probably
was
right.
the dumbest decision they ever made because everybody thought you just had to buy the tablet. That's it. Because, you know, common people at the time wouldn't have fucking known any better. They're like, oh, we just get this tablet and it's upgraded, right? No, you fucking idiots, but yeah.
And that's exactly it. No,
Yeah.
but like to their defense, like when I said, "Oh, there's the Wii," and then there's the Wii U, like I'm like, "Oh, it's the Wii U. It's just a bigger controller. That's it." But
Right.
in the
That's
same,
what Ken's saying. Yeah.
but
Like,
in the same sense, like it's called the Xbox 360 and Xbox One. Like you don't have to buy the Xbox One controller, and it makes everything better. Like so, in that sense, like you're fucking morons out there.
I think
Welcome to normal consumers.
I think the problem. Here's a problem that I have with Nintendo's like game plan. So with the Wii, they sold. It was one of the fastest and most
I still think it's the best selling
console of all time, right? Sold like
yeah,
100
I think so.
million units or something at least.
Something like that.
Something.
More than that maybe. And they found that groove. They hit that niche, right? The fucking family niche.
Right.
They fucking exploited that. They knew what they were going for and they hit it and they just they busted out. They busted the seams on that one. But my only problem was, so there were kids that grew up with the Wii and like then they were like, "Oh, you know, why didn't they market the Wii U if it's the successor? Why didn't they cater to the people who grew up with that Wii?" I mean, obviously like we play it because we're gamers, but you know, that was the Wii U was a product of the last 10 years and they should have fucking realized that the gamers that were playing that Wii grew up, and then they should have made the next iteration of that, not just Wii U, but really produce something that they felt was going to cater to the people, you know,
So
the 14 to 18-year-olds that grew up playing the original Wii. I just don't feel like they did that
like
well
the problem
enough.
with it, like they tried to go family friendly again. Fucking grandparents aren't going to know how to fucking work that controller. I'm sorry.
That's it.
They're
Yeah.
just
That's
not-
true. Yeah,
They're
that's
not
a good
gonna
point.
fucking. I mean, with the thing, you point it at the screen, you hit the shiny button in the middle, and it makes it go, and then you play your Wii bowling. Like
Yeah. No, that's a really good point. That tablet's daunting for a lot of people.
exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't really. Yeah. In a lot of ways, though, I will say I think the tablet was the fucking best design decision that they made.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It works fucking well, and it's just so good. I don't know. I mean, I can't say it's my favorite fucking console that I own right now. Dead fucking serious. But the marketing behind it was bad, and the fucking game support just isn't there right now.
Right.
Right now.
Well, unfortunately,
It probably won't be.
Yeah.
But
like what I think when I hear like Link and like Zelda, all that stuff, like it's great. How many more games do you think they can pull out of their asses? Like, I think it's like Super Mario World 3D was awesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Paper Mario looked awful.
Yeah, I fucking hated that game.
And when I saw that game,
What Paper Mario?
just Paper Mario, when it
Is
first
it coming out?
no, it
No.
came out.
Oh,
a
you're
while
just
ago.
talking about.
Paper
but when
Mario, like in general.
Oh, just
When
okay.
it first came out, I'm like, they ran out of ideas. Hands down, they have nothing to pull out of their asses. So why not just make a 2D fucking Mario game?
I get what you're saying. I mean, I don't like critically. I know Paper Mario was actually pretty lauded for its time. Like everybody seemed to like that game. And growing up, I was like, oh, that's a novel idea, but it wasn't anything more than that, I guess. But people do swear that game is pretty good. I mean, it had a sequel that people still say that fucking Thousand Year Door was really, really good.
It was pretty good.
The only one I've played was that fucking one on the Wii, and that to me that was just garbage.
Well, that one was that wasn't because Paper Mario is technically the spiritual successor to the original Super Mario RPG, right? They're RPGs, Paper Mario. That's what I've been told. Yeah. And so is Thousand Year Door, and so the platform one that you're talking about that came out for the original Wii
was trash.
Was just a straight platform with Paper Mario. So it's a little weird.
So we were
just give me Gino. That's all I want.
The Wii U, unfortunately, is doing so poorly. The PlayStation 4 is already almost past it, which has only been out a couple months. The $1,000 TurboGrafx 16 outsold it by twice as much.
Well, PlayStation 4 I thought has already moved like 4 million units.
Yeah, 4.2. The Wii U's at 4.3, and it's already had a year jump on it.
So.
Yeah, the $1,000 TurboGrafx outsold that.
I swear to God, I didn't even know that they had sold 4 million. That's really weird.
I can't believe I didn't think of that. Like PlayStation 2 was
What's the highest selling one ever?
PlayStation
2 was amazing. Like I love.
I really did fucking think that the Wii was up there.
The
So it's
Wii's-
one of the
it's
it's
right
up
there.
there.
The Wii's in 5th place. It's got 100 million.
And
But-
you know what? Like everything above it, I don't mind it being above it.
No,
because
it needs to be. I'm really surprised about PS1.
where
Yeah.
it's above it.
PS1 was fucking. That was a fucking popular.
Yeah, you
system.
know
It
what
was.
sold that system
But
at the
I didn't
beginning?
think it sold that much.
Tekken.
I thought it was more of a
Was it Tekken? That
Tekken,
really
Crash
fucking
Bandicoot, and Final Fantasy VII sold that system.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought it was like it was a closer race because I remember when I was a younger kid, like my parents were like, it's either N64 or the PS1. I'm like PS1 all day,
Yeah.
you know. But I thought, since my parents put it to me that way, I thought it literally was just like a neck and neck kind of system. I didn't realize it was a $60 million gap.
Yeah.
I mean, looking back on it now, N64 had some fucking amazing games, but
it did. I'm very happy I got a PS1.
Me
I
too.
did too, yeah.
Me too.
You know what the big problem with the Nintendo 64 was?
GoldenEye.
No, that goddamn controller. You needed
Oh,
4
yeah.
arms to run.
Yeah, that controller's not good.
I mean, you get used to it, but fuck.
Yeah, but who?
It's
What a weird
not
design.
good.
What
That
a weird
controller
design.
was a shit.
It is not good.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
it was a weird design to a controller, but
yeah.
PS2, I would rightfully place as number one because I have a PS2. My
I think I
sister
have
still
like 4
uses
of them.
my PS2 for like a DVD player. My dad does.
Yeah.
So it still works. Does everything I need it to do.
Yeah, I still play stuff on my PS2
Yeah.
all the fucking time.
yeah, me too. It's just they were like, not only did it sell well, but the longevity of that system. Fuck
Yeah, like
that thing.
I mean, still playing stuff on it, so
They released stuff up until what, 2010?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
God, I remember getting that. I got it that first Christmas that it came out, and I did not fucking think in a million years I was gonna get a fucking. When it debuted, it was like what, like $500, $400 bucks? Was it 400?
Yeah.
I was.
Really?
Yeah.
wow.
I did not expect to get a fucking $400 gaming system. and we got
what
it.
year did that come out?
2000.
2000.
No,
2000.
2000?
Yeah.
Jesus, I got
Oh,
mine.
that's right.
Yeah, I got mine
I had to
2004.
turn around and buy that
Yeah,
damn
'cause-
thing right after the Dreamcast failed.
I was very spoiled. Like my parents got me it, and I got literally like Tiger Woods 2004, Madden 2004, NHL 2004, like any kind of EA Sports game in 04 that came out. I got it.
I feel really bad. Like looking back on it, like I kind of feel like a bitch because it was bought for both me and my sister, and I hogged the shit up out of that fucking thing.
Man, you sound like my nephew. I bought them a 360 a couple years ago. My nephew has adopted it, and it's in his bedroom. She's not allowed
Yeah,
to touch
I do like looking back on it now. My sister's like, "Oh, video games are stupid," and I kind of feel like I'm to blame for that. Like I feel like if she would have gotten more time with it, like she might enjoy video games.
Shout out to Cowboy Boy.
Cowboy boy,
it. Love the cowboy boy.
I fucking.
You're my boy.
Boy,
But yeah, I mean, as far as I'm not worried about Nintendo. I feel like right now they're making the best. Well, their PlayStation 4 and Xbox haven't had time to really release much, but fucking Microsoft had time to release fucking Rise. They had time to make that piece of fucking shit. I guess Crytek technically made it, but you know.
Yeah.
They put money to back that fucking turd.
I hate anything like Roman styled. So
Oh, see, I don't. I just
I can't stand it.
I don't like
it.
fucking button press games.
Yeah.
All right, well,
I heard it gets better, but not by much. So not enough to warrant the purchase of that game.
No.
No. Now, what other games do you not like? Like one of the things because I've been playing a lot of stuff on my phone just when I'm bored or taking a shit or whatever. And a lot of the stuff on mobile is moving to those, you call them energy games. You only have a certain amount of times you can do things. Hopefully in between then you level up, get your energy back. Otherwise you play it for like 30 minutes and then you're forced to just sit and wait for like hours while your energy replaces. Do you agree with things like that too?
As long as I don't have to pay for it.
Being adopted to consoles?
To anything.
No, fuck that. I would just rather pay for my games. I mean, I know that's my opinion. But I I work hard for my money, and I'm not going to sit there.
Hard for it, honey.
What? What the fuck did you say? Did you say he works hard for it, honey? Is that what you fucking said? What did you fucking say?
I continued your song.
Oh, okay. God damn it.
So you better treat her right.
The last thing I want to do is fucking come home, sit down when I just want to relax and play my fucking game that I bought or whatever. I know you're talking about games that you don't buy. They're just like fucking free-to-play games. But the last thing I want to do is fucking sit on my couch and have to worry about like taking a 30-minute break. Like, no. I just want to sit and relax and play my entertainment. I want to pay for it up front. That's just me.
Which I agree with, but what I have noticed is these games that are, the energy-based ones is I can only take them in small doses anyway, so the fact that I ran out of energy gives me a reason to not hate that thing, because it's just like, all right, I'm done with it for a while, I don't have to look at it, then I can go back a few hours later or the next day whenever I feel like it, whatever. It gives me that needed break so I don't get burned out on something and just not give a shit.
My biggest fucking problem isn't the types of games, it's not the fucking style of gameplay. My biggest fucking problem still with mobile gaming is the fact that I can't fucking play on a touchscreen. With the exception of like fucking Cut the Rope and a few other games, it's just completely limited to puzzle games. You cannot play anything action-oriented on a fucking touchscreen. It sucks dick. And I mean, yes, I know that you can. I know that there's fucking first-person shooters on Android that are pretty decent as far as like one-for-one control and, like having decent like mapping for the controller and stuff and your thumb placement and stuff like that. I still don't want to do it. It's not the fucking preferred choice for playing anything. It still sucks in my mind. I just don't want to do it. It just ruins any experience for me.
All right.
That's just me. So what else we got?
Respawn came out earlier last week and said that they were having problems accurately marketing Titanfall. Their biggest complaint is they have no idea necessarily how to sell it because there's no single-player campaign, and apparently that's what everybody wants.
There's no single-player campaign?
It is an online-only 6v6.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did they state that from the beginning? I'm assuming
Yes, they did.
Because
Yeah.
both of you knew it. I did not know that. I thought they were going to have a campaign for that game.
There is nothing. If you're not online, you don't play.
Wow. Now I'm like not very excited for that game at all. I thought for sure there was going to be.
Man, I just shit in his Cheerios.
Well, because
I wasn't like
the single player Call of Duty experiences were always like some of my favorites. I always liked having kind of that option of playing, and then once I was done with the campaign, I would go online and have a fucking blast with the multiplayer. And now it's just like all multiplayer, which is fine. I mean, I know a lot of people have been clamoring for that because a lot of people, I'm the minority there, and if they can save money and invest it into the multiplayer that people want, I understand it. I'm not saying that like I'm right or anything. I'm just saying I do enjoy their single player stuff.
There are a place for multiplayer-only games, but I have a feeling this one's going to fail pretty quickly, just like the last couple that tried that. Like,
I don't think it's going to fail per se. I mean, the game looks like it fucking plays well, and
the community's going to disappear fast. Let's put it that way.
you think so?
You really think so?
I don't
mean,
think so.
It's. I mean, I know it's the first game, but it is Infinity Ward.
It's Infinity Ward, basically. It looks fun as fuck. It's finally a cool, big fighting robot game. Like, we have not had one of those ever. And you can play multiplayer with people. You can fucking... It's Call of Duty. You got giant robots. You can fucking...
Yeah, it's Call of Duty with giant robots. That community's not going anywhere.
It's basically a spiritual successor to Star Wars Battlefront, if you think about it, in a lot of ways.
Maybe a little bit of Steel Battalion.
Yeah. I mean...
That game was awesome.
If that game's good, that game's gonna fucking take off. I see that being a franchise for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see it. I mean, it's just the online only thing. I mean, there's going to be, just like everything else, there's
Listen.
going to be those diehard players, but
Listen, all I'm going to say is Battlefield.
Yeah, that's basically an online only game. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
dude, the
True.
story is absolutely trash and worthless.
really,
It-
even
the
the one
fact
that I
that-
never played.
The fact that I went through it, I feel bad. That's how terrible
Is that
the
bad
single
in
player
4?
in that game is.
Yeah,
I
You know
feel
what, that
bad
is-
for doing that.
that is Dice could probably afford to just drop the.
Just drop the
just
single
drop the
player.
single player.
Again, like me and Ken have mentioned a few times, you can tell that they don't give a shit about the single player anyway. When you load that thing up and the first thing on the menu says multiplayer,
Right.
they don't give a shit about the single player experience.
That game I could see, and like I guess that game would not upset me in the least because it's just a vanilla, not vanilla, but I mean it's kind of a vanilla fucking military shooter. Like if Dice had decided to drop the multiplayer, I wouldn't have given, or drop the single player, I wouldn't have given a shit. I would have still bought that game.
Hey, if they decided
Exactly.
to drop the single player, maybe it would have fucking worked in the first place.
That's true. They could have.
Or if EA wasn't a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Same difference.
But I will say that the only reason that I want a single player experience for Titanfall is because I feel like that's not necessarily a fresh idea. Well, it's fresh enough. It's unique enough.
Yeah.
There's not like that niche hasn't really been filled, and I think it would have made for a cool single player experience with some neat set pieces and stuff with the robots and shit.
Would have been nice.
So
Let's
the 6v6s, I know something did not a lot of people know about that because I know that was a topic of discussion on a lot of sites recently about the 6v6 because
They
everybody
hadn't
was like,
really
"Oh,
announced
fucking."
how many people were going to play.
Yeah.
Just they said it was going to be smaller groups.
I just find that to be so strange considering like the scope of the game seems so epic in size with these fucking big robots and shit. So basically that kind of puts it in perspective and makes me think that basically the maps are all going to be geared towards like you have one robot.
Right.
One robot per team, right? I mean like why would they have any more?
I think I've seen videos with
Yeah,
With
you can
multiple
have more
robots.
than one,
So the
yeah.
most they'll have is 4 in one match though, 2 on each team I would assume. I doubt they'll
I
have.
don't know. I haven't.
No, I'm pretty sure everybody can get their own.
Really, you think everybody will be able to get their own robot? I
think
don't
did
think
read
that'll
that
be the
somewhere.
case.
I'm pretty positive.
If they
said that
do, then
everyone can get
if
their
they
own
do, then
Titan.
I'm fine with the 6v6. If not, I feel like it's a little weird to only have 6v6. It's just me though. Could be wrong.
It's all right.
It could always be expanded later on too. It's not like they don't have the fucking horsepower under the hood to
Yeah, no shit.
overhaul that game and make it, 16v16 if they want with larger maps, with a map pack. It's very possible.
So did any of you play that mildly, or I shouldn't even say mildly, rather terrible Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper game?
No.
No,
No,
it's
Well-
a fucking adventure game, isn't it?
I don't remember. Never played it myself.
If it's
I
fucking
only
an
saw like
adventure
the
game, then
funny.
it's-
I only saw the funny videos of Creepy Watson.
Oh, where he would fucking follow you around?
Yeah.
God, that was so weird. I don't know if that was that game, but it was.
It was.
It
Well,
was that
those,
game. That game's creepy as shit.
Those stellar developers are working on a Call of Cthulhu game.
Great.
Yeah, I heard I always wanted to get it, and it's like a fucking rarity now. I have not seen it anywhere. There was a first-person
which one.
shooter Call of Cthulhu game for Xbox that I always wanted to get because a lot of the critics said it was really good, and I saw it, passed over it because I knew nothing about Lovecraft mythology, and I have since actually gone back and read a lot of Lovecraft short stories, and I would be interested in playing that game if I could ever find it again.
Oh, Ken and I were super excited. PS4 game, PS Plus. Damn it.
Use
Take
your
two.
words. Use your
Words are hard. Shut up.
Words are your friend.
PlayStation 4, PlayStation Plus game for free next month is fucking Outlast.
It's awesome.
Oh, the
I was
first-person survival horror game.
Stoked. Can't wait.
I played that at PAX. Never, obviously, touched it again because I don't have a PS4 yet or
That's your
a
fault.
PC good enough to play it. But yeah, when I get my fucking PlayStation 4, I
Yeah,
will
then you get it
definitely
for
do that.
free. Then you don't have to
I'll
buy
get it
it.
for free.
You know.
That'll be fun. What the fuck?
Console designer / graphic artist / a whole bunch of stuff. He decided he wanted to make mock-ups of what he thought Nintendo should do for their next handheld. He's calling it the Game Boy Evolution. Looks pretty badass.
I don't know.
I like it.
Nope.
I
What is
like it.
What
That
is
top
this?
one is shit.
Yeah, the one where the buttons slide out of the
Yeah.
fucking back.
That
I like
looks-
this one.
It looks flimsy.
Was it the
Flimsy is the word of the day.
Yeah.
That's
Like
that's
your
our fucking
cock.
Pee Wee Herman fucking buzzword.
It needs. Listen, it needs to be thicker.
Yeah, it does need to be thicker.
Less
No, you're
flimsy.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks fucking cheap.
Okay, again, they're mock-up designs. It's not like this is official Nintendo anything.
I know. But
I
still,
know.
but we're critiquing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
The
an
shit.
interesting design.
The fucking N-Gauge is laughing at this son of a bitch, okay?
I don't know
Well, the
about
on
that.
gauge.
The
The
N-Gauge isn't
N-Gauge.
laughing at anything.
No, they're fucking laughing from the grave, dude. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna be here soon, bitch." That's what they're fucking saying.
Oh.
So the Dreamcast is saying to the Wii U right now.
Fucking. Oh my god.
See you soon, motherfucker. Oh, man. So, Don't Starve, PlayStation Plus free game of this month.
God damn it! I need it. They got so much good shit for free.
And
I'm so
is-
sad.
Yeah, and if you don't get it this month, it's going away. You don't get it. But yeah, it's getting DLC already.
This
Well,
month.
it's been out on PC for like a year.
Well, yeah, but
So
shocking news out of Japan. Drive Club is apparently going to miss that PS4 launch also.
who cares?
Nah.
I mean, I'm excited for a cool new racing game,
yeah,
but
that's
if
the
it
thing. I was really hoping
gets here,
for
it gets here. I'm not like, if you really want to fucking.
If they put it on PlayStation Plus, I'll care.
It was supposed to be free. If you go back and watch those EA.
Yeah, I
Things-
know.
it was
But
supposed to
if
be
it
our
comes
free
out
anyway.
and it's like, oh, it's not there anymore, then I don't give a shit.
Oh, exactly. If they launch it and they say you still got to spend $60, they can go fuck themselves at this point.
My biggest thing isn't that. It's just that like, I would rather them put the time into it, invest the time. Because right now, if you really want to be playing something on PlayStation, that's a driving game, you could easily just be playing Gran Turismo 6, I guess.
You know.
I
Plants
just-
vs Zombies got pushed back, didn't it?
Yeah, it's only a week though. It's
Oh,
not the end
that's
of the
it?
world. Yeah, it's.
Oh,
it
why was
got-
everybody
Then,
making a
then
big
why
deal?
even announce that? Really, just be
I
like,
know.
oh no, never mind.
Well, because
Sorry,
everything
guys.
and I guess that brings up another good discussion. Why everything fucking in the video game industry, every time a game developer drops a turd, fucking like IGN and everybody else has got to be so up their fucking asshole about everything. It's just getting to the point where it's ridiculous. Like, it's not news. Like, literally, okay, so they took like, remember the fucking like the whole like in the like the metaphor that they had like in the fucking Ron Burgundy, like the second, what do they call it, Anchorman 2? How they were just like talking about how like news
No.
isn't news anymore.
No,
I
You didn't see it?
no,
What the fuck, man? You didn't see Anchorman 2?
no. We discussed this.
Oh, we did?
Yes.
Wow. I mean,
Oh,
just
wow.
wow.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Oh wow.
How did you not see that shit?
Because
that's-
movie theaters suck. I'll wait for it to come out on DVD.
Yeah, I guess that's well.
I can
Yeah.
watch it in the comfort of my home in my underwear.
But anyway,
Exactly. Wait, underwear? Anyway.
anyway, anyway, fucking long rant made short. I just feel like video game news, a lot of the stuff that's being published now isn't even fucking news.
No,
just
it's really
annoying.
not.
So,
No, it's fodder because there's nothing going on. No one's saying anything. No one gives a shit.
I guess they just got to update their site with something.
Yep.
Exactly. Because it's been really slow lately. So
Hype for 2 weeks from now, man. Dragon Ball Z, Battle of Z.
I don't. Are we
Four
buying
player.
that?
I'm not buying it. I'm
No.
renting the shit
Yeah,
out of it.
we're gonna rent the shit
play
out of
it.
it.
All right, that's fine. I'll run it. I'm good.
We're gonna play
down.
it. Or all four of us are gonna be on there beating the shit out of each other. It's gonna be great.
That sounds great. Are we doing it on? God, I hope that's coming out for 360
It is. It's
Yeah.
only coming out on 3. Well, last
and
gen, I guess.
PS3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then yeah, I'm
Oh.
fucking down, man.
Back to the subject of EA fucking things up. The Waterworks come out over SimCity. They're finally going to release an offline mode.
Ooh.
Yeah. Fucking 8 months too late, you fucking assholes.
Yeah, apparently that game was so broken it took them 6 months to figure out how to make it work
I
without
couldn't
the
give
internet.
a shit about that game now.
I couldn't give a shit about
I
it when
don't
it
give
came
a
out.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about SimCity.
If they put it on Steam sale, I would have bought it if I had Steam. and a fucking computer. Like, I would have bought it.
So here's some news that Pete might actually, wake up for.
Yeah, what's going on?
Octodad.
Yeah.
Octodad release date.
Yup.
Woo.
Not exact date, but they got the month.
What
Comes
is
out in March.
Oh, cool. All
Thank
right.
fucking God.
Well, maybe not. PS4 might miss that one.
No.
No, because it releases on something like PC and something, and then it releases later on PS4.
What rating is that game gonna get?
Yeah, Octodad
T.
comes out on the 30th of this
T.
month.
I think so.
how
on PC.
the only thing I
Oh,
can
okay, then March on
Yeah.
PS4. Okay.
PS4
only
is
thing I
March.
can say about that game, hilarious, awesome concept, everything. Like it's shaping up to be really funny and really cool. I kind of wish it was like an M-rated game. I just feel like they could have done some awfully funny shit with a fucking M rating. Like after the wedding, they could have had like an Octodad fucking sex scene parody, like where he's just like awkwardly trying to get into the bedroom to make love to that chick. Like that would have been.
You wouldn't even have to see it. It's just getting
Yeah,
ready.
like yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Like
Okay, yeah, that'd be funny.
that would be amazing. What's the U.S. military doing? Testing some video games.
Apparently, they got some pretty sweet new weapons here.
Ah,
That,
yeah. He's basically like marking a target, and the fucking bullet just.
Essentially, you got a guy up with a scope, a guy with a tablet down below, kind of thing. He can aim where the scope's supposed to go. The sniper just basically takes the shot. So
I don't want my computer to fail and fucking kill a hostage. That'll never
Right.
get released. That'll never get released.
So you got a sniper way up top. You got a guy down below who's trying to dial in right where it is. All of a sudden, you get a fucking 404 dead link.
Fucking killing people with your iPad.
Wouldn't that not work because you have to like worry about like the the angles and everything? Like no.
Think so.
I don't know. If,
Computers, I don't know.
all I can say is if America invested half the fucking money that we do in trying to kill people.
In a better internet
yeah,
service.
Give me my fiber.
Yeah. Into just anything else, like America would be so much fucking better. Just something. Donate it. I don't give a fuck what you do with it. Give it to the kids.
For the
something.
kids.
For the
For the
kids.
fucking kids.
For the kids.
They could donate it to John Cena so he could do more fucking charity work
Team
and I'd
Fruity.
be happy.
Team Fruity.
Team Fruity.
Team Fruity. Hashtag Team Fruity.
What is that? I don't
You haven't seen the new Fruity Pebble commercials?
know. Is he in it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. God.
Team Fruity. Who the hell is Team Coco?
I don't remember.
Gee,
It's like a football player or some horse shit. Who knows?
is that CM Punk?
Fuck.
No.
No.
God.
Some basketball player.
It's somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know. No
I
one
don't
I
know.
know.
It's a basketball player.
I just
no
saw it
idea.
out of the
That's
corner
bad.
of my eye earlier, and I saw fucking John Cena was captain of Team Fruity.
Wow. Team Fruity.
Team Fruity.
Oh,
man.
so Ken, you might be excited.
Yeah.
New Tekken movie coming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. And you know what else is coming? The fucking Raid 2.
Yep.
Oh, I saw. Oh,
Isn't that fucking awesome? I saw
I
the
can't
trailer
wait.
for it.
I
was
haven't
like
seen that yet.
Rufio.
I think-
Rufio.
90% positive I saw
That's
the
an
trailer for
inside
it.
joke. Fucking Rufio ate a door.
God, what was that? Like 4 in the fucking morning?
No.
Yeah, it was early.
Yeah, it was
was
late,
late.
but it wasn't that late.
No, it wasn't. You
Oh.
guys just passed out on my couch watching the movie. It was like 11.
Probably.
Yeah.
maybe.
Dude, we were out like that whole day. I don't know, whatever.
I don't know what the fuck we did that day. I don't know. I was
But
very
that movie
tired.
was kick ass though.
Yeah, it was.
That was so good.
I still need to buy that
It's
one.
different location and everything now too. I guess it's gonna be in some different country. Kicking ass.
As long as the
and
action's still like that, who cares?
it will be.
Who cares where it is?
I didn't know that was made by a British guy. I thought that
Was
was
it?
all yeah.
Hmm.
I thought it was all Korean filmmakers and everything, but it's a British guy.
So other
Korean
news that made
actors.
me happy and sad all at the same time. Tetris is going to make its way to next gen. Unfortunately, it's courtesy of Ubisoft.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do they own the rights to Tetris now?
No, I don't know.
No, they're just making it for Tetris, the Tetris company. I think that's literally the company name. So
Oh yeah, that wouldn't make sense then I guess because Tetris was on 360. So yeah, weird. Oh, you know what? You know what's strange is I think the last mobile version of Tetris was published by EA.
Yeah, it was.
So that's weird.
Tetris is just whoring itself around, seeing whoever wants to give it another dollar.
You know what's funny though is the guy that I can never remember his name, who actually made Tetris, the
Mr.
Russian guy.
Russian.
Yeah.
yeah, Russian guy.
That guy. I don't know if you've ever played any of his other puzzle games, but they're fucking amazing. That guy has had some brilliant puzzle games.
The only other one I played
Hexic?
is Hexic.
Hexic was fucking fun. One of my favorite ones that he made was like a Windows PC fucking Flash game from a couple years ago. I mean, maybe like 10 years ago. And it was like an Asiatic themed like mahjong style game where you would take bricks and place them by one another and make bigger bricks. And the whole point was to get your path of like squares to like a goal. You would stretch them out to get to like the other side, and you had to like do that while you were doing like crossing paths with other colored squares to get them to the other side. It was fucking fun. It was a really good game. I cannot for the life of me recall what it was called.
So, Ken,
Yes.
Wolf Among Us episode 2.
I can't wait.
Yes.
Oh.
I
First
just
week
downloaded
of
that for
February.
free. I might actually, for whatever reason, I guess it's just because I've had so much fucking time invested in Walking Dead. I have not been able to force myself to play through that. I will eventually. I'll get to it. But I downloaded the first episode of Wolf Among Us for free the other day. And I am actually going to probably go home and play that because I got the next 2 days off.
It's really good.
And I don't know anything about Fables, but I know that it's like a really highly lauded comic. So
It's really good.
is it?
Especially if you like noir stuff. It's
Oh, yeah, I love it.
excellent.
Okay. I'm going to go home and play that then. How many hours do you think for that one? 2 or 3?
Like 2.
2? All right, cool.
I think like 1.5, 2.
Likable characters?
Well, no, but that's kind of the point.
Is everybody kind of an asshole in that fucking book? Or
Not
everybody
really.
like
It's
just
just you'll when you play it, you'll kind of
okay.
You'll get it.
Shades of gray, huh?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, all 50 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking hand in an ass. Fucking Mae Young style. Shout out to you, Mae Young. Hashtag from the grave.
Man, more DLC for next month though. Last of Us Left Behind finally coming out.
You know, I guess you're right. I am kind of excited about that. I probably will play the Last of Us DLC. I don't see any reason not to. It was my favorite game of last year, and I'm probably just being a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is this?
It's called Kadoku. Not really sure. The trailer doesn't say much of anything, but the images in it, if it has anything to do, well, I'm assuming it has to do a lot with the art style of the game, looks pretty fucking twisted.
Carnivore
Carnivore.
presents. Wait a minute.
I love the music.
It's pretty good.
Is this a game that's going to be coming to console or
Yes, PS4.
really?
Yep.
All right, that was cool. I don't know what it was. Scorpion taking some dude's head fucking off. This teaser is the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, it is.
This looks very Japanese,
Yeah, it does.
but I'm excited.
What the fuck?
right?
I don't know what that was about, but I'm excited for
What
it.
the
That
hell
looks
is
cool
it?
as fuck.
That's what I
don't know.
said. It
That-
doesn't make any sense.
That looks cool as fuck. I don't know what it was about, but it looked neat.
I don't know what it is.
I love the first comment down there. Is just
What
what
did
the
I
fuck
just
did I
watch?"
just watch? Yeah.
That's all I want to know is what the fuck is
Oh,
it? There's no
that's
news, no
funny.
nothing.
What
but
type of game? Is it a horror game? It looks like a horror
Looks
game.
like a horror game. Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
looks twisted.
Speaking of horror games, God,
Yeah, Catherine was great.
Evil Within. Yeah. Saying that because it was horrifying or because she was a whore?
I don't know. Either one, you pick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Evil
See-
Within, man.
See, you got to pick the gray-haired Catherine because the other one, spoiler. I'm gonna spoil the shit out of that.
Is it gray hair the girlfriend or the fucking
No, it's the girlfriend.
devil.
Devil. Just a boy. Anyway,
not say that.
because fucking the blonde one is a succubus. So, there you go. Spoiler. Spoiled that game.
I mean,
Boom.
wasn't
Dropped
that-
it.
everybody should have fucking known that, right? Like,
No, you don't find out until the last mission.
Yeah.
can't you guess though? I mean,
No.
fuck.
Not really.
No. There's really no thing leaning towards she's a mystical demon until
She's just a whore at that point.
Well-
or up until that point.
Yeah, but your character's like a cheating dick, isn't he? I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know. There's some foreshadowing there, I guess.
Every time you cheat doesn't mean it's with a succubus.
That's not fair. I had to fucking think about that for a minute. I was like, wait a minute. I don't cheat.
God, I wish I had a camera for the look on his face at that point. He
Yeah.
was just dumbfounded.
I'm
That was a
tired.
really long pause, Jake.
Fucking tired, man.
Man, processing power on his brain was down a bit.
Yeah. My CPU was overloaded for sure. I was at fucking. He had to fucking control alt delete me and fucking get rid of some tasks. They weren't responding very well.
Oh.
Microsoft was down.
All right, so back to that topic that we put on the back burner. Fucking rockstar Nazis.
Rockstar Nazis.
Penalizing all the former cheaters online. If they run through whatever their program is and they catch your gamer tag having done anything cheating, they are just going to wipe your bank account clean.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Yep.
So is that going to happen to you guys then?
Probably. Like we didn't full on cheat. Like we didn't
we just played
glitch anything.
We just played a race 1,000 times.
Yeah, we played a race over and over again because it gave a lot of experience. So we leveled up real fast.
The only thing that better not count is that time when we had like the 700 fucking armored trucks. That wasn't our fault.
No, that's not. That's the fucking game.
That game
Plus
just
you only make
broke.
you only make like $5,000.
Yeah.
From those.
I think the
things
most I got out of that was like 10 grand.
Just
The
being
lowest I got was like
bitches about that
1,700.
whole thing.
They
Just
are.
fucking let people have fucking fun. If you release an unfinished product, you should fucking expect this shit. It is
Right.
your fucking fault.
It's your fault. You should have tested this shit. Q&A, bitches.
Yeah. And not only that, but don't try to fucking dominate people's
Q&A,
fun all the
QA.
time. That's the point. Like, if you wanted to do that, if you wanted to have the experience, then fucking do that in the single player, and then let everybody just have the tools to have their own fun in the multiplayer.
Right.
Don't.
Why do I need to pay if my car gets blown up? I don't give a shit if Eric blows up my car. Why does he have to pay for it?
That's the dumbest thing. You're a criminal who pays fucking insurance when you just steal another one. Right. You gangbang and murder in that game, and they're like, oh, but you're fucking. It's like being like, oh, your fucking house notes due, bitch. Fucking first of the month. What is this, like Grand Theft Auto Monopoly?
That happens every day.
That happens.
No way.
You have to pay your electricity and your mechanic.
It's $125
Okay,
a
your
day.
mechanic I can see because maybe he's like they could have added some backdrop to it, like he's a shady mechanic that doesn't ask questions, so you pay him off to keep him hush hush. Okay, whatever.
Right, so you don't have to pay for your fucking vehicles.
Yeah, so that's fine. But paying your electricity, really?
Yep.
That's like, oh, fucking, I don't know. You got crabs and you got to go to Rite Aid to fucking get some ointment or some shit. Like, fuck off. It's fucking awful.
That happened to you before?
I got a yeast infection. I need to go get some whatever.
Jake's got a yeast infection of the eyeballs.
What the fuck do they?
I don't know.
Monostat. I got to go get some Monostat for my fucking vagina.
You tell us, man.
I'm just talking to my ass.
I haven't had a yeast infection in a while, thanks.
Would you like one?
Even Pete laughed at that. Oh.
You alive over there, Pete?
I am. I'm just really bored.
Well,
you know.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Oh, all right. I got a couple things left here. Found more stuff.
I saw this the other day.
This guy did some pretty sweet ass
Yeah,
digital
some
art.
cool art. I
of,
like the Sculptula. Is that what
yeah.
they call those? I believe
Sculptulas.
Sculptulas.
Some pretty lifelike Zelda
That's
enemies.
cool.
Sculptula's pretty damn creepy.
Yeah, that's cool.
And the Goron.
I would have liked to have seen somebody other than the Goron. I think the Gorons are fucking boring as far
Yeah.
as Zelda goes.
Looks like a
and I'm a
giant-
huge fucking Zelda fan. I think the Gorons are boring.
Looks like a giant frog.
Yeah.
It's like a shit frog.
He should have done a Zora instead. That's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
my opinion.
Absolutely.
That would've
The
been cool.
Sculptula's pretty sweet, though.
Yeah, the Sculptula is pretty
If
sweet.
I happened to find one of them hanging in a tree, I would probably shit my pants.
Dude, if I see a fucking spider in my bathroom, I fucking shit my pants.
Why wouldn't you just shit in the toilet?
Right? You're in the bathroom already.
Well, it's like a reaction. I mean, you don't control it. Just happens.
If I'm standing in the bathroom and I feel a shit coming, I'm going to just sit on the damn toilet.
Yeah, but then what if there are spiders in the toilet?
And then I guess they're going to get shit on.
Or they're gonna crawl up my asshole and lay eggs in my fucking colon.
Whatever.
That's a risky take.
Yeah.
It's a risk you take.
Snakes on a plane, bitch.
Yeah. I don't think so, man.
And this randomness.
What?
First person
It's a
Pokemon?
first person fight between a Pikachu and a Bulbasaur.
Okay.
It's pretty
Who
fucking
are
sweet.
we?
We are the Pikachu.
What is this POV?
Yeah, it's POV for a Pikachu.
Oh, POV for Pikachu.
Oh shit!
I don't watch a lot of POV where there isn't somebody coming on somebody else's face, so this is a little weird for me.
All right.
Razor Leaf. Oh, a tree fell down.
Cool.
Eat a dick.
Hey, tackled the shit out of that guy.
Stupid plant.
I mean, Venusaur.
What do you even do?
Oh, missed the leech seed.
Leech seed.
Steel
Oh,
tail.
Iron Tail.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Hyper Beam. Run.
Solar beam.
Whatever.
Thunder.
Damn.
But in all
Whoa.
truth, fucking Venusaur or Bulbasaur would kick the shit out of Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
No.
That wouldn't work. Nope. Plants don't conduct electricity. It's bullshit.
It was a cool concept, except
Yeah.
for the ending.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the whole electrifying the vines. That's just a throwback to the anime because I know that's happened before
yeah.
in an
But,
episode.
you know,
but it's still stupid.
if you're going
yeah.
off the game, that wouldn't work.
Nope.
No, it wouldn't.
Sorry, your elements are wrong. Fix it. Oh, a few more small topics. If you had any old game series that has since lapsed that no one touches anymore,
Double Dragon.
No one
said something
touches.
that no one touches anymore.
Double Dragon.
They made 2 of them in the last 2
Double
years.
Dragon.
There was 2 Double Dragon games last year.
They were fucking terrible. Well,
That's
Neon
my
was
point.
okay.
Neon was okay.
That's my point. Double Dragon.
No. I said something that no one has touched.
And
Like
how-
the whole series just disappeared.
God damn it,
the
Moonwalker!
planet.
I don't fucking care. Double Dragon, you fucking dicks. It's my opinion. Double Dragon.
But it's not. That's not the question he is asking.
Fine. Then can I mutate the question?
No,
Oh,
you're
well.
not allowed to mutate the question.
These
I'll
questions
say
are non-mutatable.
I'm gonna say Castle Crashers.
We're fucking it, Pete. We're fucking it.
God damn it.
The rage is building. The rage.
But seriously though, a game series that no one has touched in a while.
I don't.
touched in
what
a
would
while.
you want to bring
Sequels
back?
are fucking
Like nothing that's
everywhere.
been made at all. Like something that disappeared.
Pokemon.
God damn it, Pete.
God damn it. Unplug his microphone.
A game that like no one's ever made, or just like
No,
they made a
something-
long time
Something
ago.
they made a long time ago that has not been made again.
Yeah.
A
A
sequel
good,
to nothing.
a good X-Men game. Because the
A
last one,
good one, yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
like
I'll allow
I was
that.
gonna go with a good Double Dragon game, and everybody was like, "No."
You didn't
'Cause
say
Neon
a
wasn't
good
that
Double
bad.
Dragon. Yeah, Neon was actually pretty sweet.
Was it?
Yeah.
What was the Neon? Was the first of the 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even
Don't-
count Double Dragon 2.
No, Double Dragon 2 is no bueno.
No.
Maybe I'll
What
consider
other-
Neon. I don't know.
what other game did I play? Going back to Game Gear, Surf Ninjas. I want to do one.
That'd be awesome.
All right. All right, fine. I'm gonna say fucking. Oh, you know what I'm gonna say? Gadget Twins and Green Dog.
What the hell are those?
Shout out if you know what those are. Old school Genesis games. They were fucking badass. You know what? We're gonna do a let's play of those one day.
Are we?
Yep.
Are we?
Yep. Pete and I are gonna do Green Dog and fucking
Okay.
Gadget Twins. I might only have to be able to do Green Dog because that's actually a single player only game, I believe. But we'll do Gadget Twins, and Pete will love that game. That game is fun as fuck.
I like.
See, I'm gonna say I want Power Stone.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Like those games were fucking sweet. I mean, they were fairly newish at the time. They didn't have a whole lot of 4-player brawlers. It was one of the first ones, and the game was awesome. And they just stopped after the second one because the Dreamcast failed, which was crap. Give me another one. So quit fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suck a butt.
What do you say, Ken?
Mega Man. just
Yeah,
Just
that's
give me.
fair. They haven't had one in a while.
When's the last
Yeah.
time they made one?
Technically, they had Mega Man vs. Cross Street Fighter,
Well, that was fan made. I don't count
yeah,
that.
that's fan made.
published by Capcom.
Doesn't matter.
I don't care. I'm
No,
Capcom.
it wasn't published by Capcom. It was put on their website.
It was
That's
officially licensed by Capcom. They didn't give him any money. It's a fan game. I don't count it.
You may not. I do. It's going up in my book.
Okay. Shove it right up your ass next to that book.
Who gives
So
a
like-
shit? Who gives
When
a
was
shit?
what was the last Mega
didn't like
Man
that game, though?
Mega Man 10 was
It
the
was
last
okay.
one.
That
And
was
that was years ago.
How
How about
09?
How about you be more
I think it was
specific?
09.
How about just a new Mega Man Legends game?
Oh,
Because I know that's what
But
you
no,
really
you know
want.
what? I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to talk about Mega Man Legends.
I want
It's been
Legends.
done to death.
But
I
isn't
want
that what you
Legends
would want,
3.
though? If you could have any type of Mega Man game, wouldn't you want another Legends?
Considering I have never finished the first one or second one, I couldn't give a shit.
Oh,
First one
okay.
was amazing.
All right.
Never finished the second one. The third, another one would be awesome. You know what? If we're going Mega Man stuff, I want them to bring back and actually let them do the Mega Man universe they were going to do
Well,
that they canceled, unfortunately.
yeah. Let's hope Mighty Number 9.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
that game should be great, but I really do. I wish Mega Man universe because that
Shovel
game
Knight.
would have been pretty sweet.
Yeah, Shovel Knight, I guess you could count too. It's essentially.
I want Shovel
Mega
Knight.
Man meets DuckTales.
Yeah. Definitely.
Any game not discounting what is now considered last generation. No 360, no PS3, no Wii or Wii U. Anything you missed that you really would love to go back and play. Anything you can think of.
Not really, because
That's
I
hard.
have.
Yeah, I played a
I have
lot.
them. So
I
if I
played-
wanted to go back and play it, I could.
Okay. Even if it's something you have though, but you haven't played, something you're really looking forward to.
Shit.
I got mine.
Go ahead.
Xenoblade Chronicles. Because I've just heard so
Yeah.
many good things.
I've heard a
and
lot of good things about
I have
that.
not touched it yet, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that one.
Persona 4. Haven't touched that yet.
I was, you know what? That's like half of my fucking list is RPGs, just because they're
Yeah.
so hard to finish. But yeah, Persona 4, I've heard is awesome. And after playing the fighting game and seeing all the cool characters, like I want to play that game so bad.
Yeah.
I guess I don't have a PS3, but The Last of Us, I keep hearing is a good game.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yes.
So I guess I want to play that, but I don't.
That game was not that long too. I mean, he could beat that in under 10.
It was about 8 hours.
Yeah, about an 8 hour game.
Oh, okay. It's not bad. How long with the cutscenes? Is that
8 hours.
Oh, okay. I can do it. I'll do it. Maybe.
Maybe.
He'll get about an hour and a half into it and go,
He'll just go home tonight and just fucking YouTube like all the fucking cutscenes from the game. I played it.
That's all I have to do.
That's fine, actually.
Yeah, you
could
could-
you could
really-
literally
you would
do
get
that.
the entirety
Yeah,
of the game
like-
doing that.
You just if you supplement all the actual in-game stuff, just pretend it's you played Gears of War, and then you know what? Speaking of which, I know you don't really get into single player games. You're kind of our resident multiplayer game expert. But what the fuck? Did you ever play the single player campaigns for Gears of War?
Yeah, because it was co-op.
That's right. Yeah, that's okay. So you play anything co-op then single player?
I just feel like it's more
Boring
fun.
to play alone. Yeah,
It's
no, I
more
agree.
fun sharing like the experience with like your friends. Like, oh my god, ha ha ha! Dom just fucking had to kill his wife. Ha 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 ha! Like, it's funny with that kind of shit. Like, oh my god, like something just fell on.
No,
we have to kill this
You
guy.
you want to talk about a game that was just infinitely more fun to play multiplayer?
Oh, let's talk about this.
Resident Evil 6.
Resident Evil
Oh
6 was
my God.
fantastic.
That game was a shit pile by itself, but goddamn it, did Ken and I have some adventures in that thing?
That and fucking the new Army of Two.
Yes,
Fantastic.
fantastic game,
Shit games, but amazing, depending on who you play with.
dude. That still the ambulance.
I would
The-
I would
fucking ambulance.
I would make fun of you for that. I know exactly what you're talking about though, simply because of fucking Blood on the Sand.
Dude, actually,
Blood on Sand was actually a fairly decent game though.
It was. It was literally just Gears of
It
War.
was Gears of War
Yeah.
with 50-cent skins on
But-
it.
But it's on the same level as like Resident Evil 6. Or is Resident Evil 6 technically even worse than Blood on the Sand?
I think Resident Evil is
Yeah,
pretty fucking
probably.
bad.
Yeah, Resident Evil 6 was shit.
The one thing I
But-
hated about Resident Evil 6 was you couldn't move when you shot. You literally stood still when you shot your gun. It pissed me off.
No.
Did you?
No, not in
That was
six.
5.
Not 6.
That was 5.
That was every Resident Evil before
yeah.
6.
Before 6 and 6 they finally just made it like a
Yeah.
third person shooter.
6. That's
You
is
could
that
move
the one
and
that
shoot.
you and I played.
No,
with
that
that-
was 5.
No, that was 5.
When was 6?
6 just came out not too long ago. I don't know,
like
like
a year or so
a
ago.
year ago. Yeah.
Oh, got it. All right, yeah, 5. Then I played
Yeah.
5. That's when I was at like Central Michigan.
I like 5
Fucking,
still.
I still think my two
I don't.
favorite gaming moments with Ken was that ambulance.
Oh,
where
God damn
fucking Christ, I don't even remember how it all went. Did I get run over? Or did you? I
I got ran over.
Okay, that's right.
I got ran over.
We were running from something in one of the earlier parts of the game.
Yeah, we were out of ammo, and we were in like the very first part of the game, and it was we picked the game up at midnight, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we were playing through the first level.
Yep.
God damn it.
He just hauls ass away. I'm like, dude, just fucking run, go. There's zombies on our ass. He jumps down, and this ambulance comes screaming out of a fucking alleyway and smashes his ass into a wall. This is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Was
Fucking,
that-
I think we had to pause the game.
We stopped for like almost a half hour because we just couldn't get it back together.
It didn't help that it was like 2 in the morning.
Oh my God, it
Was
God
that
damn.
was that scripted or what? Like, do you have to
It
dodge?
was a scripted moment, but the fact that I was hauling ass so fast,
He got
the
ahead of
level,
the
I got
script.
hit by the ambulance. They
Wait,
came-
wait. So in theory, nobody should have ever been that far.
Right.
Because
Wow.
I think it was because he was so far back and I was so far forward.
Oh, it didn't trigger because
Yeah.
he was too far back.
Right.
And then by the time it recognized that it should trigger, you were already past the
Yeah.
line and it fucking hit
It
you.
ran his ass over. It
Wow.
was so good.
It was the
We
funniest
actually
shit.
tried the
That's
next day to
weird.
replicate it. We couldn't get it to work.
You couldn't get it to work again?
Right.
We could not get it to happen again. We tried.
Wow, that's so weird.
God, it was
and,
funny.
And then our excursion onto the army base in Grand Theft Auto. We're
Which
trying
one?
to get out. The 2 tanks have headlights.
2 tanks have headlights.
Wait, what? Is it the name of the video you named it, or
No, we didn't record
is it a
that
level?
one. Unfortunately, we weren't recording that night, but we were. It was dark on GTA. We were on the army base for some stupid reason, and we got stuck on there. We couldn't get out, and Ken was driving. We come around a corner, and there's some vehicle from way down turns, and I look at Ken. I was like, "Man, do tanks have headlights?" And almost immediately, we blew the fuck up.
Just like 2 tanks have headlights. It was one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen.
So good.
Oh,
That army base
that's
is
fucking
awesome.
amazing.
It was definitely one of my.
Thinking about it.
Because it happened so fast, you
Well,
couldn't have
just yeah,
scripted
the
it.
absurdity of like fucking a tank having headlights. Like it wouldn't fucking have headlights in a fucking million years. That's great.
Yeah, I couldn't have scripted it. It just happened so fast.
It's so fucking good.
Oh,
I just remember like, oh man, I remember fucking Pete like trying to set up scenarios where you would get Pete the Jet the very first time because all he wanted to do was crash it into buildings.
dude, we did that so often. Do you remember the time I flew the jet and jumped out at the last second and splattered right into the window?
Yeah, and you went down like a
Yeah.
star. That was fucking funny.
Oh, God, that game, for all the shit we give it, once you got to just be in the right frame of mind, but once you're there, goddamn, that game can be
That
fun.
game is awesome. Like I've never had so much just random fun.
yeah.
You have to make your own fun in that game. There's nothing there in an entity by itself that online is shit.
Yeah.
But
Right.
you have to make your own fun, and once you get to that point, you're good.
Oh yeah, thanks for the $2 million something, Rockstar. Hope you know I glitched. So bring it on and take away my bank account because I already spent all my money. So come on.
Oh, all right. What game of last year do you think was just overhyped and played out?
Call of
What-
Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty.
Well,
Call of Duty.
Okay, Call of Duty's gonna be top of everyone's list. Knock
Call
that
of
one
Duty.
off. What
All
else
right.
you got?
Call of Duty.
Because it's gonna be a stupid question. If
Call
all
of
four
Duty.
us go,
I know.
Call of
but-
Duty next.
I know, but Call of Duty like fucking just stands out as a beacon in my fucking mind.
It stands out at the beginning of everybody's mind.
That was
what else you got?
overplayed.
Yeah. What just was played the fuck out?
Well, like played to the point where like people played it too much, or played overplayed as in just like overhyped.
Or way overhyped.
Okay.
Arkham Origins. That game was shit. That
Yep.
game was utter trash. Fucking.
I
Oh.
just didn't.
Yeah,
feel
way
like
to
it
go,
was-
Rocksteady.
I
Let's
just
hand
didn't feel
that
like it was super hyped, but was it
Stellar
bad?
series out.
It was hyped enough to where it was like, oh, that might be. Oh no, it's shit. Okay.
I'm gonna go with fucking Injustice.
Yep.
Yeah, that too. No, look, they're all DC games.
Yeah.
I'd say you guys literally just
'cause
named the
DC
two that I had on my list.
No, the problem is that fucking Marvel like I don't know if it's just because Marvel's been in the fucking video game longer, but they fucking trust their IPs to like legit companies, whereas DC's like, here you go, like whatever,
Yeah.
just take our fucking beloved
mean-
characters and make them look like shit and fucking make the game fucking terrible.
Yeah, I don't like Injustice.
Like I said, I can't say anything because you guys took the two I had.
I just.
Oh, really? You were gonna say Injustice
yeah,
too?
It was literally
It was like literally off the cuff, just top of my head. I was like fucking Injustice. I just remember being so fucking excited for that game.
I was too.
I was
pre-ordered.
pumped.
I pre-ordered the fucking edition with the fight stick and everything, and I never even picked it up.
Well, they were just like they were toting it as being just fucking Marvel.
Yeah, it
for
was the
DC
fighting game
characters.
to end all fighting games, and then you play it, and you're like, wow, this is a.
It was slow. It was
Look
fucking,
at all these combos that look exactly the same.
It was
every
slow,
time.
unresponsive. There was zero fucking strategy to the game. There was fucking zero skill. That's the worst fucking thing.
You know what
about
broke
that game
the most though was the environmental attacks.
Yeah, those fucking are
Yeah.
dumb.
Did they turn those off for
No.
fucking tournaments, or are they on in tournaments?
They're still on
They're still on.
because they're mid combo stuff.
Woo!
Knock some juggles around.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
It's
Stupid.
crap. The only thing that's fun to watch on those is the their super moves. But once
Oh,
you see
fuck.
them a couple times,
I know I'm really late, but can I change my answer for games that I want to come back?
Sure.
Fucking
What
Unreal Tournament. I want a new
Okay,
UT.
yeah.
I want a
Yeah,
new
that's a good
UT
one.
game,
Yeah,
like
that is a good
so
one.
fucking bad, dude. I want one so bad. I know. What did UT3 come out in like 2008, 2007, something like
I
that?
think.
Like
Seven.
07, 06,
But dude,
07?
I want a new UT game. UT 2015, bring it on. Let's do this. Like that would be fucking cool.
That would be cool.
Sorry.
Doom would be good too.
Yeah, I mean we know Doom's coming. I guess. So.
Do we?
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah. So is Half-Life 3.
Well, John Carmack's fucking gone from id now. I don't know. Anything's
Like
a
I just said.
possibility.
So is Half-Life 3.
You know what? You know what? Since he's gone, Doom 4 might be coming.
Soul
Yeah.
Rage 2.
Yeah, the more I hear about him, I don't know.
The
Whatever.
ragiest.
The rages.
Anyway, what were we talking before I? What were we talking about before I so rudely interrupted everybody?
Nothing really.
Nothing important.
Oh, games that got played out.
Yep. I guess lastly, what game of last year do you think did not get enough attention?
Ooh,
Wonderful 101.
I have yet to play it, so I can't speak on that.
I played it when I was super tired and I sucked at it, so I'm not even going to say anything about it because I'm not saying it's bad. I just was terrible at it because it was like 2
Yeah,
in the morning.
because you missed out on the 2 moves that would help you
Yeah,
through the first
seriously.
level of the game.
Fucking Christ! I didn't even think of. Oh man, I finished a level. There's a shop. I should go look. I just kept going and yeah, stupid. So I'm gonna start that one over.
Fuck. You know, I wish I could like look at my top 10 list that I had again.
I'd probably say Payday. Not from our perspective, but the game designers. Why the fuck didn't you just come out with more like DLC?
Yeah, like
quicker?
DLC quicker.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's kind of like Borderlands 2. Like same thing. Like why didn't you raise the level cap quicker?
Yeah, with every expansion, why didn't you raise the level cap?
Exactly.
That
Like
was-
it would have kept me entertained because I would have had something to go with instead of just like, oh fuck this stuff.
Yeah.
Technically, though, as far as Borderlands goes, I'm not giving it excuses at all. But the way, even with the first one, the level cap didn't raise until the third DLC.
I know, but that was
But
the first
that
game.
was their
This
issue.
is the second game. They
I
should've
understand
learned.
that. And even if they said, okay, we're not raising it till the third DLC, fine, whatever, you're sticking to the same model as the first one, don't fucking make me pay for it
Right.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna go with?
on top of the DLC.
I know what I'm gonna go with. So, game that didn't get enough attention. It definitely got some, but I don't think it got the level of praise that it deserved. I'm gonna go with Splinter Cell. That game was fucking
Yeah.
fantastic, and everybody
I
kind of
need
just
to go back and actually play through that.
yeah, it's fun as fuck, dude. Like it just
More co-op shenanigans.
yeah, like no, the game had
You
was
mean more
just-
co-op salt?
the game was so much fun on every
Oh
fucking
my
level, and I
God.
feel like so many people were just like, oh, another fucking Splinter Cell game, because like the last 3 before that were fucking awful, weren't
Yeah.
they?
Conviction sucked.
Hey,
What was the
here's
one
a
where you
tip,
would? What was
kids.
the one where you would mark people?
Conviction.
Conviction. That game was a fucking just shit.
Here's a pro tip for you kids. Don't play fucking Splinter Cell unprofessional with someone who's kind of a smartass because you're going to fail hard.
Yeah.
You're going to play the same thing 700 fucking times.
Motherfucker.
You just I don't know
Get on my level, all right?
how good you are, I mean, or how much of a smartass you are, or both.
No, because
I alerted people so many times when Ken was trying to sneak, and then I just shoot for no reason at all. Yeah,
Good
fuck,
job.
Fuck
I
that
would
level,
never
I would have
do
to
that.
start over.
I like fucking. That's the one thing I can say when Ken and I play co-op games together. Like we are fucking dead ass serious. Like, oh my god, the one that comes to mind immediately is fucking Army of Two, 40th Day.
I remember
Holy
listening
fuck,
to you
dude.
guys play that.
We like when we
God.
set out to beat a game, we will fucking beat that game. We were like, dude, we were like
Oh.
fucking entrenched behind
No,
enemy
no.
lines.
Hold
Like
on.
when we
I got a better example for you guys. You wanted one that I know when you guys set out co-op that you're gonna beat it. Fucking Duke Nukem. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
I fell asleep.
You fell asleep and we were dragging your ass through
Yeah.
the game.
But I don't think we even beat it though.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, we did.
Because you kicked me out. I woke
Oh,
up
that's
like
right. We did beat that game.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't figure out how to get in that stupid boat.
That's right. That's fucking
And
right.
we left and had to come back.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I know you guys are just dead goddamn serious.
No, like. No, go ahead, Pete.
I know another game you guys were serious because you beat it within like the first 6 hours of it being released was Resident Evil 5.
We had one of the fastest fucking run times on that game, I think, ever. I think we set like a fucking record at one point. We were high on the leaderboard.
Yeah, for like that first that first week, we were
For
pretty
the
high
first
up.
week, because we went through the one time and then we did it again on professional with like infinite rocket launchers, and I think we beat that fucking game in like under 3 hours or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it was
think
just
it was like an hour or like 2:30,
something like that. Yeah, it
We
was.
fucking
Yeah.
destroyed.
I was
that
just
We
game.
all did. Remember the fucking the cut, like you're in the base and it's like the giant like Matrix style like cylindrical room,
Yeah.
and the fucking like the cutscene like fades out from black and it like fades in, and you shot that boss with the fucking rocket launcher. It didn't even have time to get out of the cutscene. Ken fucking whipped his ass so hard.
I remember doing those scenes over like after I got the rocket launcher. I know exact same scene like where the girl turns to the Urabura or whatever. Is that the scene you guys are talking about?
That's it's similar to it. It's the fifth
The crab
fight,
monster.
the fifth fight with the Urubu, and it's like a crab style monster.
Oh, okay.
Where he's
when
like,
you're like on that elevator.
yeah,
going
that
down.
giant circular elevator.
Got it.
There's like the yeah.
Because do you remember when you and I went through? It was one of the Resident Evil 5 DLCs.
I have to poop.
What was
Okay.
what was the one where you're playing as Jill in the mansion?
Oh, something nightmares.
Oh yeah,
Whatever the
yeah.
fuck it was.
In
Do
the
you
gold.
remember having to run
No,
away?
Desperate Escape.
Desperate Escape. Do you remember running away because we had 0 fucking ammo?
Yes, yes, I do.
Dude, we went through most of that level with nothing. Didn't fire a bullet because we had no ammo. Most of it was just us running and screaming.
I still say,
Erik, it's right behind you.
Dude,
you sound like fucking Archer.
Dude, how many times did we had to aggro enemies away from each other just so one of us could make it a little farther?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Dude,
that sucked.
I seriously, I swear to God, I don't think, like playing raw, like just fucking from the beginning, start to finish, professional on Resident Evil 5 co-op. I don't even know if it's possible.
Yeah. but
On the
that-
DLCs, you have to do that though,
Yeah.
so it's possible.
No, but that main
first
game
level, like in the assembly.
in the cabin. You remember the cabin? Like when the guy, like when he takes the axe to
Are
the
we
fence.
talking about 4?
I'm talking about 5. 4 didn't
part
have
in-
co-op.
What part in the cabin? I don't even remember that.
Okay, so the game starts off like you do the thing, you get your fucking first guns or whatever. You're making your way through the
public
village.
assembly.
Yeah,
Yeah, the public assembly with the
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Dude, maybe one of the fucking hardest things I've ever fucking played in a video game.
all you gotta do is run.
You and I tried to do it.
Yeah, we did. We failed.
It's just not. I don't think it's fucking possible. I really don't. They give you like fucking 13 bullets. I don't know though. We'd have to go back through and play it again.
Let's do it.
Let's-
Challenge.
All right.
Challenge mode, dude.
Let's do it.
I don't know. Like Ken
I'm
and I,
down.
when we set our minds to some shit, like we've done some shit. I mean,
Oh, I've been there too, but I'm the first one just to go down that rabbit hole of troll. I don't give a shit. After a while, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck with you guys. I don't
we
care.
do that to an extent, but for the most part,
Yeah, you remember the
when we
ga-
want to beat something, we're like, all right, we want to.
Yeah,
fucking
but do you
beat it.
remember the piles of salt I was pouring on? We were all trying to play Spelunky.
Fuck!
I was
Fuck
hoping.
you! Fuck you for that! Oh my god! I think I.
Man, you were getting frustrated as hell.
Oh, dude. Well, it was so late. It was so late. Were we at my house when we
Yeah.
did that?
No, we were at your house.
No,
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
at your
we were at
house.
your
We
house.
were
Okay,
in
yeah,
in
yeah.
your bedroom.
Yep.
because at our house we got to like the last boss at your house.
That's right, dude.
So, yeah,
Oh my
it was
god.
at my house.
Yeah, I know it was at your
God.
house. God damn it,
I'm
man.
back.
Fuck,
Jake,
man.
that vein in your forehead just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
and-
it was
oh,
anime style.
It
So-
was great.
Did you guys
Everything
I
come
heard,
out okay?
I heard a
Pete?
little. Yeah. Oh, came out a lot smoother than I thought. But anyways, kind of
Hershey's.
I'm out of breath. But
Smooth like a Ken doll.
Hey, just breathe. It's
hold
okay.
on, give me a second. I'm talking, so I'm breathing. The But Ken, did you talk about the DLC when we played? Like the DLC where literally like it was in Resident Evil 5, and we were walking through like, oh, there's a dog that's gonna come out this fucking door, this window.
Out the window, yeah.
Yeah, and literally it was just him and I just walking up backwards like, and we're like, it's slowly us walking backwards like, where's this fucking dog? And like we're like, okay, I guess there's no dog, and we turn, and then there's a fucking like. The triangle head motherfucker
Oh yeah,
just like pops up and we're like, okay, well, this is a whole lot.
Oh, God,
we
yeah.
like stop. You're like Pete. We have like look. I'm like, this is a whole lot worse. A whole lot worse than
I want the dog. Where's the dog?
We'll take this fucking dog. Where is it?
That was good DLC for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I wish the whole game was just like that. Like,
Yeah, because the problem with 5, it wasn't scary. Like I'm like ha
No.
ha ha. Like I have to
No,
kill.
that is the issue. 5 was not frightening at all.
Neither
4,
was 6.
4 wasn't either, but
Well-
4 was tense.
It
Was
was.
there-
Wasn't scary.
I know. Were there moments? I don't think there were even.
There were
moments.
not. I mean, Revelations had more moments than 6.
Can you play Revelations co-op at all or no?
You can play raid mode, which is fucking
Yeah,
amazing.
that's fun.
God
Is it-
damn it, that is fun.
Okay.
As
Even
soon
the
as that game gets really cheap, I'll get it.
I think it's like $20 now.
Is it?
It's
Yeah.
still
I
too
might-
much for my blood.
No, dude, it's worth $20.
It's worth it, but I
Like it's back to how Resident Evil should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
I heard it's cool. Like, don't you? You're like pretty much like mercenaries. You just go through a city, right? Is that? I don't
That's
know.
part.
Ship.
That's one of the
That's one of the modes.
modes.
It's more like it gives you a section of a level, and you have to run through it as a team and try to get the highest score, just killing zombies. But it's an actual level from the game. It's not.
Oh,
like an
okay,
arena.
okay. That's cool.
and that's that's the raid mode.
Yeah,
See, that
God,
sounds
it's
fun
fun.
as fuck.
and
I
then it's
might-
like an RPG. Like you level up and you get better guns.
that's really fucking cool. I might pick that up now. That sounds enticing.
It's so much fun.
We were talking about other games that didn't get enough attention.
Mhm.
DMC for sure.
Yeah,
It got plenty of attention. It was all negative though.
yeah, it was all
It was
bad
all negative.
attention.
Yeah,
It was all
I like
fuck
that
you,
game.
Ninja Theory, and well, suck it.
I like the game a lot.
I don't have a problem with the game either. I get why people have a problem with it, but just fucking let it go.
Yeah.
It's whatever. Who
If you
cares?
want original DMCs, go play the
Just
original
go fucking play
DMC.
it. I
Fuck
don't
off.
Care.
I swear that's the reason they released that HD remake collection was just to shut people up.
No, because the HD one came out before.
Yeah, that came out way before.
Yeah, I know,
even-
but that's what I'm saying. It's just to give people something. It's like, hey, if you don't like this game for whatever reason, fucking buy this one instead.
Yeah, but I think it came out so far ahead of the other one that
Yeah, they were just looking to cash in on that. I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't know.
Thankfully,
I still need to play 3 to see if even the complaints even mean anything.
Yeah.
3's cool.
Thankfully, that HD remake has started to slow down a lot. And the ones that are coming out are games that people actually gave a shit about.
Yeah.
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 Other than that, the only other thing I was going to mention was this wonderful new cartoon that started on FX called Chosen.
Do you have that recorded?
Yes,
You have to
I
watch
do.
it. We got to watch it after
God
this. So.
damn it.
God damn it!
That's what I
Still,
heard.
That joke, that fucking joke is still one of the funniest fucking things I've ever heard.
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't know
If
that.
none of you have seen this, immediately just DVR it, steal it off the internet. I don't give a shit what you do. Just watch this
A lot of guys
show.
from SNL doing it, right?
I don't know.
Danny McBride's part of it. I know
Yeah,
that.
it's from the producers of Eastbound and Down, so you know he's in it.
Okay.
God.
Fucking all in all, not funny through the whole thing.
No.
But there's 3 jokes in there that
That
just
are enough.
Fucking hysterical.
And they are pushing the bounds of cable TV at this point. God.
Well, I mean,
You have it DVR'd?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna watch
like
it.
there's, I mean, like
Just
Eastbound
walking
and
that fine line.
I was about to get into that, but you know what? That's a topic for next week's podcast.
Or
tune in
whenever
next
we
week.
get around to doing another one.
Tune in next week. Pete's Loads.
yeah, what's gonna,
We're doing one next week.
yeah,
Fuck
what's
that.
gonna, what's
If
gonna
there's
happen?
anything to talk about?
What happened on what happened to Peter's Load? Find out on the next episode of Dragon
Dragon Ball Z.